Sorry, I'm just getting the stream going.
All good. Yo, Edgar, I got into it with Max last night.
And we're
Oh
live.
yeah.
hmm
We'll talk about it later.
Cool. So, um, last week we finally finished repelling the invading forces of the cult of Talos in town, and you guys had a tough battle after tough battle, seemingly squashing, whatever invasion was there. You guys were able to save the townsfolk that were unconscious on Idle Island, just past the shore of the harbor there, like the fishery. And a couple of them claim to have had some really weird dreams. You guys do remember feeling a magical presence in the area. It didn't really seem to be coming from like an outside source, more so that it was like inherently magical in nature. Um, and that's about where we left off. Jinx and Gon have gone to make sure some of those fishermen have gotten back to their family safely, leaving the three of you to um, do as you please. What are we doing?
Are we starting anywhere specifically?
Yeah,
Um,
where do we
we're,
rest?
we're probably still in the fishery.
So we just like hunkered down there and rested.
Yeah. I
Okay,
mean, no. But you guys would be able to I don't know. I guess we haven't like finished that, so I guess technically you guys haven't taken a long rest, but
just yet.
I'm not gonna make you guys fight anything right now. So
Got it.
you guys should go ahead and take a long rest.
What the hell? For some reason, my map timed out.
No
Oh, this is my
worries.
old one. Never mind. This is my old one. Okay, so Tibble, how you feeling?
Yeah, you guys are finally just coming back. Fight just ended. You guys just saved these people. How are you guys feeling? What are we doing?
So we've taken the group back. Want to check in, make sure that the townsfolk that are now coming in back into town um, are are feeling okay and feeling safe again in their homes or wherever they're headed to, because it seems like there was quite a bit of destruction.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see that as you guys are now back on like the town side of the water, um you see a group of Neverwinter guards that are kind of like leading the like
Boosters?
crowd as they're just kind of making sure everything's safe and looking to you guys now for confirmation that like things are okay to come back. And I'd imagine you guys kind of give them a nod of approval that it's safe for them to return.
Who was the leader of the town?
Was the
You guys
Dragonborn
have
dude?
you guys haven't quite figured that out so much. You guys met
Okay,
everybody so briefly. You
because
got
there was
just
the
kind of
one
like
that was
brief
sort of like
description. Yeah.
The
the one that was sort of
Dragonborn
like
was
calming
the
the
one
group.
that was kind of like helping people and pointing us towards the fishery when we first got there, remember?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
So
Um,
yeah. So right away in the very like forefront you see a slovenly male Damarin who is looks to be kind of like in charge of the Neverwinter soldiers. Um he kind of comes up to you guys as his the rest of the guards kind of are patrolling the rest of the streets, making sure everything's okay. And he says, "Well, thank you guys for helping out. I'm glad somebody was here to save the day. Lord knows we needed it."
that's that's what we're here to do. We've been hired on to bring safety to the town of Leilon, and because we've made Phandalin great again, now our new mission is to make Leilon great again.
So as Tybalt finishes that, I'm gonna walk up to Tybalt and like do my best to put my arm like around him, but I'm sure I'm only goes to like his waist or something,
Mhm.
and look over at Jane and be like, "That's what we're here to do. Is that what you're here to do?"
You guys were hired on. Does that mean I'm gonna get
Well, not me,
paid?
but I am now, right? Tybalt,
Right?
I'm getting paid for this, right?
Once we cash in our what would it be? Our orders. I
Right.
don't know how this
Complete our
works.
quest.
Once we complete our quest, I'm sure there'll be enough to go around. If not,
Okay.
I'll pay you both from my own earnings.
All right. Well, then you guys were solid in that fight, so I wouldn't mind hanging around with you guys if you would take me, have me.
Yeah, and then the human male soldier kind of perks up and he goes, "Well, I'm not the person to talk to about that. You probably want to talk to Griselda or even maybe Valdi. Valdi's kind of in charge of the fishery. I'm sure she's going to be very thankful that you were able to help some of her fishermen. Um, as far as like town decisions and stuff, I would probably check with uh, Galileo Alabro. He's he makes decisions that are above my pay grade. I'm just here to just keep guard of the town and make sure everybody's safe. I'm not really that guy, but if it had to be anybody, it would probably be Galileo or even Griselda. She's kind of the one overseeing the reconstruction. I would check with either of them.
Reconstruction. I see that you guys need a lot of help. I think I can kind of help. I'm gonna turn towards the nearest building that's in disrepair and just start spamming mending.
Cool. Yeah, and he sees that and he's very unimpressed. Is just like, yeah, cool. That'll be dope. Cool. I'm just a guard, man. I've only been here for about a month. We got sent down from Neverwinter. I don't even want to be here, but a job's a job. So
Yeah, I can see why this town's shit.
well, yeah, man. I've heard this place is haunted. I've heard that it's cursed. There's all these
Wait,
monster attacks. I had no
wait,
interest
it's
in coming down.
haunted?
Supposedly, there's ghosts that roam about at night. People go missing. Random, like lizard people attacks and stuff. Like I've heard
Tybalt,
so many things about this place. Like this is not where I wanted to be. Like
Tybalt, we
I'm
gotta
just
get
trying
out
to
of here.
like chill somewhere and just like punch in, punch out. Like I'm not trying to save anybody's day either. Like, like I'm just trying to get paid. I don't want to be fighting any ghosts. Like,
Tybalt, fuck the money. We gotta get out of here. This place is haunted.
Is that really what it's gonna take to get you to just drop everything? A little bit of ghosts?
I don't deal with ghosts.
Well,
I mean,
If it's flesh and blood, I can blast it and I pull out my shit. But you can't blast ghosts.
I mean, I can.
Okay, well, not all of us can do fancy shit with your blood.
yeah, and he perks back up again. And he's like, "Yeah, man. If you're worried about ghosts, then like some of the guys we're talking about, like that tower over there being super haunted. I purposefully like schedule everybody else to go there. I'm not going near it. I'd stay the fuck away.
What's that tower? What is it?
Oh, that's the house of Thalivar. It's this big tower where like some like mage or something set up shop there and like a bunch of shit went wrong. Supposedly like his ghost roams around now. Like a bunch of the guards have been like scared out of the tower at night because of some of the stuff that happens there. I don't like to mess with that stuff. I don't like to hear about that stuff. I just make the schedule so that I don't have to do it. I would talk to some of the guys over there if you wanted to hear more, but yeah, supposedly like there's like monsters that roam around, ghosts that roam around, like something about like interdimensional like transportation. That's above my pay grade, man. I want nothing to do with that stuff.
Interesting. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I'd like to go talk to Galio, get some little more information about what's going on in this town, and then maybe head over to the tower. Seems like
Yeah,
an
well, he's
interesting
actually
thing.
at the tower. That's kind of his
Oh,
like base of
is he?
operations. Like I
Okay.
said, you won't catch me near it, but if you guys want to talk to him, he's over there. Just kind of rebuilding that tower, trying to get it up and running again. But I don't know. He's kind of a quirky old guy. He always seems like he's like hasn't slept enough, but I feel like that's just like a wizard thing or something. I don't
Oh, he's
know.
a
I don't.
wizard.
Yeah, he's like a mage or whatever. He always has this big book with him that he's like reading over. It sounds like he's like reading something in another language. I don't. I'm just a guy with a pokey stick, you know. Like I poke things, and only when I have to.
Nice. Well, I mean, if anything, he'll let us know about the pay situation.
Yeah, like I said, that's not me. I would that would probably be either Valdi or even
Griselda.
Griselda. Yeah,
Oh, I see. Okay,
she's
so
kind of mean, but you know she's kind of in charge of things around here. I would definitely check in with her. Even maybe Valdi Estepar. She's in charge of the fishery.
all right.
You know, especially with the way things went down, I would talk to one of those too. Um, Other people you might want to like check in with. I think you met them earlier. Marigold, the little halfling guy. He's kind of our resident priest of Lathander. He's currently rebuilding that temple. Yeah, I don't know. I'd talk to any of those guys. You know, like I'm just a guard. You know, that's all I'm here to do.
So Tybalt, what are you feeling?
Think we may need to check in first with Griselda and let her know that we're here. Guard, thank you for your assistance. By the way, if you're feeling a little scared, I'd stay away from the water. We had to fight elementals there. I'd say you shouldn't go near there.
And as you say that, he like takes a couple steps back, and he's just like, "Yeah, I don't even know what an elemental is. I'm not trying to find out. So I'll just have some of my guys check it out. I guess if you need me, I'll be over in the like guards encampment, just kind of running things there. You know."
Just managing, I see.
Well, nice to meet you. What was your name again, Mr. Guard?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. My name's Haz Yoram. I'm the like sergeant of the guards from Neverwinter. Like I said, I just kind of like make sure everybody else is in their proper place. I like, you know,
Well,
get everything going as far as like the guards are concerned.
I don't think we want to keep you anymore. Well,
Yeah, I've got really important stuff I gotta, you know, buy. And he kind of wanders off.
You know, I have a feeling that he may be the first to go during the next attack.
he doesn't like he's ready.
Yeah. So if you guys look at the map, you guys are still kind of here in like the fishery.
All right.
This big tower here is going to be the House of Thalivar.
Got it.
The settlers encampment is kind of down here. This is where you would find like Griselda. Valdi Estepar is probably going to be roaming around the fishery. And then the Marigold Brightshine will be in the Temple of Lathander, which is going to be this like dick-looking building right here.
So many balls.
I just realized, like, as I was like looking for it, and I was like, it looks like a dick.
All right. Well, let's go get some more information from. What did he say her name was? Griselda.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys make your way down to the town square area, which is I guess right here or over here, sorry. Over here, and that's where you'll find kind of like a big crowd as people are still kind of like figuring out just kind of taking like inventory of people and of like things that have been wrecked, more than they already are wrecked. You can see that some of the vendors are like starting to kind of like put their shops back up. It looks like there's a blacksmith there. There's another vendor that has a little bit more like exotic looking items. A couple other things. But at the very center of the town square, you find Griselda, and she is a sorry. She's kind of at the center of things. She's just a very gruff female dwarf who, despite her size, is very commanding. Her presence is very commanding, and she speaks very loudly and like authoritatively. Is that a word? And you can tell that she's kind of a big like leader in town. Like a lot of people look to her for like her decisions.
We'll approach Griselda and just call out to her and say, Griselda, how is everybody doing?
And she doesn't quite like take or pay attention to you at first, as she's kind of like in the middle of like talking to somebody else. You're definitely gonna have to like speak up to get her attention, I suppose.
So I'll use my thaumaturgy to make my voice sound a little like louder.
Okay.
And say, Griselda, excuse the interruption.
And she, as she's like talking to somebody, she kind of like whips her head around and is like, "Whoa, like, who said that?" And then she kind of like sees you guys standing over there, and she says, it's you folk. Sorry about all the calamity, all the confusion. This caught us at a bad time. But it sounds like we're a little bit in your debt. From what I understand, what I've been told, you helped fight off the invasion. So thank you. We are eternally grateful to you for that. My name is Griselda Copperwright. I am in charge of the reconstruction efforts here. This is Marigold Brightshine. This halfling here is Priest of Lathander. They're overseeing the town's rebuilding of the Temple of Lathander. Over here is Valdi Estepar. She is a half-elf female. And I'm explaining this to you as a DM. I'm not. It's not her saying this about her half-elfness female. But this is Valdi Estepar. She is in charge of the town's fishery and the fishing industry. She oversees some of the trade that comes in and out on shipments from the coast. And yeah, I'm sure you met Sergeant Haas. He's in charge of the soldiers from Neverwinter. Galileo is here somewhere, probably up in his tower, like always. He is overseeing some of the more magical. What's the word I'm looking for? Like studies. You know, he's exploring a lot of the magical ruins of Leilon. How can we be of assistance to you guys?
Well, and I kind of look around at Jane and Ebrath and say, I've been tasked with coming here to help. Along the way, I've run into my now friend Ebrath here, and just recently, I believe your name was Jane, correct?
Jane
Vista. As well. They're here to also help.
Yes, I'm glad you brought that up. I did receive word from the Steward of Neverwinter that they were sending down a task force to help with the rebuilding and resettling of Leilon. I'll be honest with you, I expected a little bit more. but I'm grateful for the help regardless. I know that there was a couple others of you as well. And I'm sure, as we get things going and get this town back into shape, more and more people will show up to help. So I will thank you for your service, and wherever we can use your help, I will gladly direct you in that direction. Valdi Estepar at this point speaks up, and she says in a very soft voice, uh, I'm sorry, what did you say your names were again one more time?
I am Tybalt, Ross, Cleric, and this is Ebrath. I believe his
Raise my
magic
hand.
of choice is artifice. What's the word? Artificery? No.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna pull
yeah.
my shit out and give it a little flourish. And
this is Jane, and she
does weird shit with blood.
Let's not simplify it like that.
And she kind of like furrows her brow a little bit, and she says, well, Tybalt, Jane, Ebra, thank you for saving my fishermen. I understand that the attack came from the water, and fishing is a very big part of the economy here in Leilon, and it's one of my priorities of getting everything back in order and getting trade reestablished through barges and connecting the rest of the Sword Coast. We kind of find ourselves in the middle between Neverwinter and Waterdeep, and if we can reestablish our ports, that would boost our economy tremendously. In the past, Leilon was used as such, as a small mining town, and used as a port for exports and imports. So to be able to reestablish that is our goal. And thank you for clearing up some of the waters there. Meet me at my office later, and I'll have a small reward for you to show my appreciation for you.
Thank you. I did have a question. Were the ones that attacked, were there any that were workers of yours? That might have been undercover cultists?
Not that we've seen. When you guys first arrived, there were the soldiers that jumped out of the wagon. We've kind of recovered those bodies after you worked your magic in a way, and none of them were anybody that we recognized. I have some of my men looking at the bodies of the people that remained at the fishery, and again, I think this was a planned attack from the outside. I don't believe it was anybody here in town that we've discovered.
What gives me pause is how or why did they come here to Leilon specifically for their summoning? Because that's what they were doing. They were summoning. Well, summoned.
They did. Yeah, they did summon
something.
And Marigold Brightshine speaks up. This is the halfling priest of Lathander, and he says, "Well, Leilon is a bit of a cursed town, as people say. This town was established hundreds of years ago, and it just didn't quite work out. It seems like this area is rife with turmoil. I've heard scary rumors of cult activities in the area. Just north of here, there was a town called Phandalin, where apparently there was a lot of activity out there. Part of my mission is to be a safe haven for the religious and religious minded, just trying to bring some positivity into this cold, dark place and be a shining beacon of hope for the town of Leilon. If I believe that if we can inspire hope in the people, it'll make a positive change overall. So thank you for all your help. These cults, I don't know much about them, but I fear that we find ourselves in the middle of it. It might not be best for town. So any help saving them off would be greatly appreciated. And whatever I can do to help, please. I can offer some healing. I even can. I even do some magic with removing curses, removing different spell effects. If you ever need any of those services, just seek me out at the Temple of Lathander. I could help in that way.
Thank you, Marigold. I think that hope is needed at a time like this, but hope is only one factor. Hope has kept the townsfolk here in Leilon, but hope has not driven the unholy away. You need force. You need to confront them head on.
And Marigold looks over at you and says, I believe you are correct, Tybalt. I see your pendant there. I see the symbol of our Lord, Lathander. However, there's a darkness about you. I don't know what that's about, but I'm here to help if you need it.
And Tybalt says, I believe the darkness inside of me is there with good reason. I don't know.
And he kind of cuts you off there, and he says, I agree. We all have our traumas that we carry with us. I won't ask you to extrapolate those ideas. However, just know if you ever need a place to come and seek refuge or just talk to somebody, you can always find me at the temple. I'll be there.
And Tybalt just sort of silently nods and quickly moves on and says, Griselda, from speaking to others around town, we believe that the tower in the center may carry some dark magic or perhaps some unholy presence within it. I believe that to be the next place where we must go in and cleanse it.
Yeah, and she says, there are a couple different ways that you could help out around town. I know that you were sent from Neverwinter and you have your friends. However, I think most of the reconstruction process is on schedule, and I don't think we would really need a ton of help with things like that. But there are just a few things around town that our Sergeant Yaz is he's a bit of a coward, and he would rather send young, unexperienced kids, fresh out of their mother's womb into danger than handle anything himself. So there might be ways you could help in that way. The House of Thalivar is one of those things that we are exploring currently. Galio Alibro is the wizard in charge of the tower's rebuilding. However, I have heard ghastly rumors about some happenings that happen there in the evening. Galio very rarely comes out, and when he is seen, he looks like he hasn't slept in days. A lot of the guards that are assigned watch duty there often speak of rumors of hauntings and eerie noises and loud loud noises happening in the dead of night at the tower. But it seems like during the day, things to be about as normal as you can expect them to be. I would double check with Galio if you are interested in pursuing that. Another big problem that we have been facing is that some of our patrols have been not coming back. Yaz sends patrols out to guard the exterior of town and just kind of man the perimeter. And lately, it seems as though some of them have been under attack recently in the Mere of the Deadmen area, and I worry that there are problems in that part of town. There have been, historically speaking, there have been a bit of a like wildlands kind of appeal to that area, the Mere of the Deadmen and the surrounding area of Leilon. There's a lot out there that we're not even sure what is out there, and in order to ensure the safety of the town, we need to know that travel can be done so safely between here and Waterdeep, since the high road does go through that area. And if we are going to reestablish ourselves as a seat in the West Coast for trade,
West Coast, Best Coast,
West Coast, Best Coast, we need to ensure the safety of our trade routes. Those would be two areas that you guys could help with that we just don't really have the extra men to send to investigate.
Sounds like we have our work cut out for us.
You, Griselda, how much do you trust Galio?
I mean, I don't trust anybody further than I can throw them. But he seems to be dedicated to his cause. He might be a little bit eccentric, maybe a little bit too dedicated to his work, if you ask me. He has a bit of a fanaticism about him in regards to what he does. But, I think that is a welcomed, what's the word I'm looking for? A welcomed energy that the town needs in this rebuilding process. We need people that care about their work, that care about rebuilding and reestablishing this town. You know what they say, idle hands lead to the devil's work. So don't fucking laugh at me, Ebrath.
I'm sorry. That's just shit that old people say. I'm sorry.
Well, you're not so young yourself, are you?
Well, I mean, if we're talking gnome years, I'm pretty young. But I mean, yeah, for someone like him, I'm gonna point towards Tybalt, and I think her. Yeah, I'd be pretty old. You guys, wait, Jane, are you human?
Yeah, I'm half elf. I'm like 20.
Oh, okay, never mind
22.
then.
Sorry, 22.
You just like fucking brush your hair back from your ears and see some little point. I'm like, oh, never mind. Her and Gon, yeah, they can actually live. But for Tybalt, yeah, I'd be pretty old. Tybalt, you're what, like 30?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm quite a bit older than that. But I mean, for a gnome, I'm like 30.
Cool. And with that, yeah, Griselda kind of says, this is the town square here. You'll find a lot of vendors here. If you guys need any shopping to do, you can do so here. We're going to be setting up a I hate when I can't think of
market.
That's kind of what this is. She's gonna set up a like quest board. I can't think of another.
Oh,
word for it.
sick. Okay, yeah. Like a town, fucking.
Yeah, like help wanted.
Like in The Witcher.
Oh.
Like in the like a
I
what?
was say like in Stardew Valley.
Oh, probably.
We
yeah.
all just
I
have
can't
our
think of what it's
individual
called.
ideas of what's fuck. I mean,
Bulletin board,
that makes sense.
right?
Yeah, like
like
a bulletin board. Thank you. I couldn't think of what it was.
Dude, I need to buy that shit. I heard it's amazing.
So many hours.
Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
So
I
many.
own
You know
it,
that was
I've
made.
never
That was
played
made
it.
by one dude.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've never played it, but
I don't. I want to, but I don't want to because I feel like it's just gonna take over my life.
yeah, it gets compared to Animal Crossing a lot, and
But so
like
yeah.
Animal Crossing like took over my life when I was like deep in it. And
Do you know? You know you should talk to fucking Eric plays Stardew, and it's you can play co-op, so he plays with Lauren sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Griselda says, we're getting things up and running. Our men are working on the rebuilding process, and
Hey,
few-
Griselda, the wizard guy who's not really your friend but kind of is. That's his tower, right?
I wouldn't say it's his tower per se. It's the town's tower.
Well, what if we
Hundreds
wanted
of years
the-
ago, it was established by another wizard here in Leilon. There was some sort of beacon at the top. Things went crazy. Monsters reportedly came out of this beacon and wreaked havoc on the town. A big portion of why the town is in ruins to this day. I don't think it was ever resettled after the destruction that came from the tower.
I just saw the dick tower. I didn't know what you were talking about earlier, and I just saw it on the map. Well, what if we wanted to? I'm gonna look over at Tybalt for a second and be like, we need to set up a base of operations. I feel like that tower is the best choice for it. What if we want that tower, like to use it as we help Leilon rebuild?
That you'd have to talk to Galileo about. He's very tied to his work. If you can convince him to let you stay there, I will say the tower is in ruins. It doesn't even have
That's
half of its walls. It's
so I'm gonna turn to the nearest building and shoot like a fucking ray of mending at the nearest wall, so she can see that it instantly fucking mends itself. And like, it's not a problem.
Yeah, like I said, he is assigned that task from the Steward of Neverwinter. If you can convince him to allow you to use it, otherwise, we do have a small villa for you that was assigned by the Lord of Neverwinter that you guys are welcome to use in the meantime.
I'm gonna look at Tybalt and like I'm gonna pull out my my hand cannon and be like, what if we untie him to his work?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet.
He's kind of a weirdo. I'm just saying.
Well, let's have a little chat with them, and then we'll decide what we'll
All right.
do.
I agree with Tybalt. I think we should wait to see what this guy is really like first.
You guys are boring. Okay.
Very well. I think we've used up some of our health potions during the last battle. I think I'd like to re-up on on some of those.
Real quick, DM, what are we saying that Gon and Jinx are up to?
They're helping some of the townsfolk. Just
Are they taking a romantic getaway?
I don't know. I don't know if it's been like canonically established that they're.
It hasn't. You just made a comment like 2 sessions ago.
Yeah, I did.
About it. And we laughed it off, and I was like, "Yeah, that shit's canon now forever."
Never confirmed,
Honestly, it kind of makes sense because of the time skip. Like maybe they just got real close during the time skip.
Yeah, neither one of them have confirmed, at least on
In game.
In game, yeah. But there was that part in the last battle against the dragon where he was like, "Excuse me, my dear," or something.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Is fucking Gon Turallion a furry?
Yeah, honestly, bro, maybe because he's like rejecting all these human women left and right.
Yeah,
He was like, my bitches got whiskers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's canon from now on until they say otherwise.
But they were helping the people, right, that were passed out.
Yeah, they're helping people. You can see that they've you look over your shoulder and you see them helping people, whatever.
Okay, so then I'll just say to Griselda, can you point us to the villa? I think we should probably rest up and then probably replenish our supplies.
Absolutely, and she kind of gives you directions to one of the more intact kind of
Can you mark it
here in town? And
or just point it out.
I don't have one specifically.
Okay. Edgar, pick one.
We'll figure it out.
You're sharing, right?
I might. Give me a second. I might have it actually.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna grab something to drink real quick.
Ditto.
I just gotta move 5 feet.
Oh, tight. Fuck. Cool. All right. Sorry. I didn't realize that I had some of these labels for Leilon, and I'm glad that I do.
Oh, nice. I had a
I see you doing it.
open. Yeah,
that's why. Damn, I only really have a couple. That sucks.
we can put up more. I think if we just save this map cached, we can label everything.
Yeah. Bummer. I thought I had more.
Do you have to load the map?
No, I just I have little labels that say Leilon and fucking Phandalin and all the places on the map where it would have a name. I thought I had
markers and stuff.
Yeah, but I don't.
Gotcha.
Are we still figuring out what building is the villa?
Yeah.
I don't. I'll have to do a quick search real quick. But I do have something somewhere.
All right. I'm gonna get some water too. BRB.
I miss.
You're under attack, and I need you to roll initiative.
Fuck it.
No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, so I wanted to talk to you real quick about when I started, I obviously had starting gold. Would there I mean, if we're talking I've been wandering the world for, the last few months at least, is there any way to increase that, or am I just sticking with my starting gold?
What is your starting gold currently?
10.
Oof. All right.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's give you 500.
Okay. Yeah, because obviously I wouldn't have as much as those guys because they've been working their asses off for a minute, but
yeah.
Dude, I'm so annoyed. I get these random fucking spam pop-ups for an antivirus, and I already have one on this fucking computer.
Oh, I hate that shit too. Yeah. My antivirus gives me random pop-ups, and I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Is there any way to keep that from happening?
I'm sure there's a setting somewhere.
I'll have to fucking fuck around with it. Honestly, though, I'm still super happy with this laptop compared to what I was. Obviously, it's not like super powerful or anything. I'm not gonna be gaming on it anytime soon, but
The setting
like
for
just
what now?
I get these random antivirus pop-ups when I have one on the computer already. And I was talking to Ronnie. I'm saying like, is there any way to keep that pop-up from reoccurring?
Oh, is it McAfee?
I'll pay attention next time it comes up. So
Mhm.
I use whatever's on the computer is just like the Windows security.
Yeah, that
Came with
that
it?
one's the best now.
Yeah, like it's up to date. Everything's green check marks.
Yeah.
But it'll come up like literally it'll come up while we're in session. It's already come up twice, and I'll try and pay attention to what it is to tell you.
Yeah, no, McAfee's the worst. You gotta like, if it is McAfee, you have to go in and do an uninstall directly from like.
Oh, got it.
the
I see
root.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Dude, have you tried the new fucking Surf White Claws?
No.
Dude, so this
Sponsored
is
by.
a watermelon lime smash.
Huh.
They have like a citrus yuzu. There's like a acai one, and then like a pomelo. They're
Yeah.
all fucking fire.
Oh, you said
Nice.
the surge, like the high percentage ones, the blue cans. Or
That's
not-
Surge. This
Surf.
is Surf.
Ah, got it.
Yeah. So this is like a brand new like summer edition type shit.
Yeah.
All
Dude,
right.
this
Well,
is, like,
yeah.
fucking delicious.
Okay. So I don't have a like map of whatever house you guys can stay in currently, but you guys have a house that you guys can stay in.
Okay.
Okay.
There is just to give you a little bit more about town. As you guys kind of are exploring now that you're done talking to Griselda, we'll say that you guys can like, explore the town a bit. There is a like you're in the town square currently, and there is an inn that is being like reconstructed. There is a couple shops that you guys could like go in and meet the like shop owners. So yeah, basically the town is yours.
Okay. Edgar, you want to just try and pick one that seems intact?
For we can decide on the villa later.
'Cause I
think
kind
we're on-
of see one that's like if you go directly up,
That
slightly up and to the left of the tower.
You want
That
this
one
one?
looks nice.
Yeah, that's like the most intact one. Hold on,
I
let me
was
see.
looking at that one earlier too.
Which one?
That was looking
Okay.
at that same one earlier too.
Yeah, 100. It's like the only one that seems like it's intact.
Gotcha. Ronnie, can you turn this? Can you turn this clear?
Let me see. I don't think so.
Making moves,
Thank
bro. That's like a 1.1 million dollar villa in the real world market.
Bro,
Yeah.
look, you're only a block away from the beach. Like, come on.
You know what? Sorry, immediately pumps up to 3 mil
Yeah,
because we're literally a block away from the beach. Beachfront views.
that's what I'm saying. You can hear the fucking waves slapping.
Oh, also we're gonna
Wave
call it
slapping.
we're gonna call it rustic because the town's all run down. So that's
Oh,
actually up to 5 mil
100%.
right now.
Oh my god.
It's pretty quaint.
Pretty quaint, 6 mil.
Cool.
All right. So we'll first
Rest up and
things
then-
first. We'll go to the villa
And then you wanted to hit up the little bazaar.
afterwards. Yeah.
Let's
How
do
many
it.
rooms is the villa?
It's palatial,
Um,
bro.
I would say it's pretty big. There's
Each
probably
of
at
us.
least like 3 like multi-bed rooms that you could fit like maybe like 2 beds per room. There's probably 3 of them. And like a large like common area. I would say like the downstairs is probably like the common area, like a living room and like a kitchen. Upstairs would be like a couple different rooms that are big enough to like fit a couple beds in or something.
Okay. I'll look at Ebrath and Jane and say, "Well, take your pick of your room. I'll take whatever's left."
I want to get the I want to take a room that is like just the farthest away. That seems to be the most private.
And I'll just walk into the closest thing to me.
Just walk into a closet, you're like, perfect.
Just throw your bag in there.
Yeah,
It's
basically,
like-
it's just like, this'll do, sort
Home
of
sweet
thing.
home. So I'm just gonna put my shit down. So we're basically resting for the night or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wake up the next morning, having freshly bathed. I honestly, everybody's been on the road for a couple
while.
months now, and has not even at the inn, because we took off so early and he was hungover, did not bathe. So first real got him, found the washroom, hot bath, whole nine. So he's feeling amazing. And then he's just gonna get to work on breakfast.
And,
Are there does it have a pantry? Does it have a stock pantry and larder and shit?
Yeah, you could tell that they were kind of expecting a much larger group for.
So it's pretty well stocked.
So it's pretty well stocked. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just start as hearty a breakfast as I can make with what I have. So eggs if they have them, bacon, some porridge, roasted tomatoes, fucking everything. I want to have it ready for when the rest of the group comes down.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a fucking, I don't know, what would the appropriate check?
A what?
What would be the appropriate check? I guess a performance or
Dex? For kitchen stuff?
yeah, I don't know what's the
I don't know, man.
Let me take a look at your character sheet just so I can remember.
I mean,
what the
performance is going to come out poorly, so whatever you want to do.
Hey,
Sleight of
everyone
hand, I
tries
don't
to
know.
do a performance, I don't know, man. It would either be, I would say either survival or performance.
I'll do a survival because it's not a -1, it's a 0. So,
Cool, yeah.
all right, fuck it. Hold up. Let me just check one thing real quick. All right. Oh, nat 20.
Yo, your shit is on point, and you are so everything smells amazing. You Tybalt is woken up by the crackling of the tomatoes on the pan, just as it first touches down onto the oil. The aromatics are just filling the villa. Jane just smells the garlic and just wakes up in a panic as she's like, "Oh shit, vampires!" And then that's fucking garlic. We're safe. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Your meal is 100% a success.
Cool. So I'm cooking on I had to find a little milk crate to stand on because I'm fucking tiny, and I'm fucking, I found an oversized for me, but I found an apron, so when you guys come down, I've got skillets going, and I've got the first course type stuff, so I've got bread and bagels and porridge and shit already laid down, and I'm finishing up in one pan the bacon, and the other the roasted tomatoes and shit. So there's country potatoes already on the table as you guys come down, and I'm basically just finishing up I'm dual wielding skillets as you guys come down.
Well, this smells delicious. I'm ready to
Oh.
eat.
Oh hey,
Morning.
yeah, there's plenty of food. I haven't found the plates, but I figure we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I guess I start to look around to serve myself, or to pull the plates out to set the table.
Cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. I kind of just got into my own world, and I don't really have haven't been able to cook for quite some time.
Well, it's really nice to not have to scrounge around for a meal. So this is probably the first home-cooked thing I'm gonna have in a while.
Oh yeah, I used to cook for my employer like every morning, but it's been oof, it's been maybe a year or two since I've been able to. So
Well, what a treat for me then, to be one of the first.
where's Tibble? Did he follow you down?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen him today, so far.
Tybalt,
I'm just gonna I'm gonna finish. Are you walking in?
yeah, Tybalt comes in, smells the food, and says, "Ebrath, you've really outdone yourself. Please allow me to make some tea for us, and I'll start looking through the cupboards for a kettle to put some hot water or some water on to boil."
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna just finish fucking divvying shit up, and then or like plating it basically, and sit down next to you guys and have some. Bring myself a little plate, and start making some coffee. And yeah, chilling. So Tybalt, what did you want to try and get done today?
Well, I think first order of business is going to be seeing if anyone in town is a crafter of health potions. I believe I
could do
used
with
up.
some.
I used a few during the last battle.
Yeah.
So
That would be wise. Oh,
that'll
also,
I think now would be a good time to kind of like go over your guys' like inventory and stuff, and kind of just
yeah.
Mhm.
Take stock.
Also, I want to like turn to Jane and say, I know we kind of met in weird circumstances, but now would probably be a good time. What's your deal?
Well, where to start? I've been traveling for a while now. I'm not from here. I'm a little bit more inland.
Where are you
Closer to the
from?
forests. Where am I from? Oh man, I wrote this down. Well, I used to be from this little village, but I couldn't stay there after what happened, so I ended up moving to
What
the
happened?
nearest. This terrible illness took over the town, and I had to go. And unfortunately, it took my father and everyone I knew. It was a long time ago, but you know, we have to find our way in the world. So
Yeah, I get it.
I've made it through. Well, I just don't know where the note is. Okay, so whatever. I'm from a city, but yeah, I'm a blood hunter by trade, and I've just
Oh,
been
that
trying.
makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, you know.
So like, okay, so it seems like I caught like obviously a couple glimpses when we were in battle, but so it seems like you can use your own blood and like almost kind of what I do, but you use your blood. You like infuse things
That's right.
with power.
It's not to get too technical, but that's right. I have to do a
Huh.
little bit of a blood sacrifice to um, imbibe my weapons with rights.
Like a magic.
It's a crimson right. I don't know if you've heard that
Oh.
before. That's right.
Yeah, I've read about blood hunters before. I've never met one before, so nice to meet you. This is pretty cool. And I'm like, I'm gonna get out like my fucking little journal and like start making like little notes. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Like, so I can do a similar thing. I don't have to do blood, but I'm limited on the number of things I can do. So I
I
can
see.
only really have like right now, if I were to increase in strength, I could potentially increase the number, but I'm stuck at about 3 myself. So I'm using 1 right now to help our buddy Gon. I have his armor. Um, you know, I helped I basically made his armor better. I can do other stuff. I also have this. I think I showed you, Tybalt. It's our bag of holding. And then what else do I have? Actually, I should probably look at that. And then I also have what the fuck? Here we go. Oh, that's it. I actually have room for one more, but so if there's anything that could help either one of you, I can look into it, and I might be able to help you out.
Thanks for offering up, but I don't know if you have much to help me. Really, I just have to be careful for when I choose to use my blood curses, because I will take necrotic damage that cannot be.
Well, I'm just saying, like, armor obviously has already been, I'm helping Gon, but like, if you have need of a better weapon and I can help, or even you, Tybalt, there's quite a bit I can do. I just need to know. I could probably look into it. I mean, this bag of holding should help all of us, but I'm just saying.
I see. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same here. I think when the going gets tough, I use my trusty staff, and that helps. It's in the more sneaky situations that I may, or dexterous situations that I may need some assistance, but
Oh, well, I have you there.
for now.
Oh, dexterous. You need something that helps make you more dexterous.
Yes.
Okay. I think I can help you out. Give me a little bit of time. I'm sure I can, by the end of the day, I'm sure I can figure something out for you.
Very well.
After breakfast, we're heading to the bazaar, yes?
Yes. That's the first place we'll go. I think we can help the townsfolk now, but we may help them even better if we are well equipped.
Nice.
Okay.
Do you think we'd be able to find some sort of leather worker to help soften up my leathers? Ever since we had that run-in by this ocean, they haven't been quite fitting as well as they used to. So.
Yeah, I'm sure I hope they would have.
I really hope so too, or else it's going to be a uncomfortable couple of days while we're here.
And speaking of which, I think
You might just need some baby powder.
to slip in and out. I may need a change of clothes as well. I've been traveling with these rags for some time, and I think it's a good time for a change.
I'm gonna look down at my clothes and like see that the colors are fading and they are pretty tattered as well, and say, my armor's in pretty good shape, but yeah, I could do with a change of clothes, I think.
Treat yourself day.
Treat yourself. Let's do it.
Cool. So yeah, what are you guys trying to do?
Gonna go to the bazaar and
Yeah, see what the fuck is up.
we're getting
Wanna
new
buy
fits.
Yeah, honestly, we're getting fits. What's in style in Leilon right now?
What the fuck is up, Denny's? I don't know, man. I don't know what kind of style is in Leilon. Think like medieval chic,
Peasant chic. Survived destruction of a city chic.
Mm-hmm.
So what I want to do is I want to get a set of clothing that is similar to like the robes that the Red Viper wore in Game of Thrones. Obviously fitted to myself and more my colors, so not so much red and yellow. I want it to be more like like purple and gold. With it, some black or gray accents is fine. But that's my goal, if possible.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. You guys can head down to the bazaar on the town square. And you see it's like the next day now, so things are kind of like back to normal, I suppose. And you see that there's like a little bit of a hustle and bustle about as people are shopping for their like groceries and like picking up things that they need. There are like craftsmen who are like gathering supplies like nails and hammers and wood, and there's just general like trade. I mean, this is a bazaar, so like there's a couple different shops, people shopping, talking, and trying to barter and all of those sort of things. What are you guys looking to get?
I'm looking for a leather worker.
Okay, yeah, and then I definitely say that there is a blacksmith who specializes in like some armor and weapons. There is another vendor who specializes more in like spell scrolls and consumable magic items. Yeah, and then there's like a general like shop as well where you can just pick up like general supplies.
So I definitely want to hit like a tailor or something, and then also go with Tybalt to wherever he's gonna go for potions and magical shit.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't have any of this stuff like planned out, so if you guys can find a tailor that you can buy clothes off of, I'll say give me like 5 gold each if you guys want to like re-up on your clothes, and you can call it that.
All right.
5 gold. Okay, cool. Done.
All right. 5 gold gone.
Okay, and is this something where I'm gonna have to wait a couple days to get this?
No, we'll say that they're able to kind of like do like in-house like alterations, and if you have time, you can spend an hour or so, and they can like fit you and make sure everything fits correctly. Jane, obviously they have different leathers and like things that can kind of
I want them waterproofed.
Waterproofed? I don't know about that.
They just fucking shellac your leather.
Maybe just rehydrate it so it's supple and
throw some deck sealant on that bitch.
Yeah, and you can definitely take that to like the like armorer who can like work your leather and like heat it and like hydrate it and kind of manipulate it in a way that like allows you to just have a suitable leather that's not gonna like cause you like chafing.
All right, so leather cleaned.
Yeah. Where else are you guys trying to
go? So I'm gonna get my clothing, and then I am going to check back in with Tybalt and say, hey, I know you're looking for potions. Lead the way.
And Tybalt sort of pauses, looks around, and is like, "What is the way? Where would one go?" And I'll call out to the shopkeeper that we just visited and say, yeah, "Is there anywhere around here we can that sells health potions? That is a crafter of potions?"
And they tell you, down over in on the other side of the town square, over at the Shrine for Timora, there is a vendor there who sells some potions. You can pick up some of those things there.
And say, oh, thank you. And
Yeah, you're very welcome.
start
Thank
walking
you.
that way.
Yep. Cool. As you guys make it over there, you see that there is a shop, in fact, that has different like potions. It looks like maybe some scrolls, a couple other different like items. What are you guys all looking for?
I'm gonna just look like at the magical wares and see if there's anything useful for me, especially like potion wise. Same as Tybalt.
Okay. As far as potions, you can see that they do have a couple potions of healing. There's a couple scrolls and several potions actually. And yeah, just kind of a couple of things here and there. What do you guys? And the let me see if there's something real quick. Gotta check something. Great, cool. So you guys walk up to the stand and you find a very lithe and rambunctious male elf who runs the temple and sells potions. He's kind of busy, kind of just messing with his like inventory and just arranging things. How do you guys approach them?
I'm gonna just like saunter in and slap my hand up on the counter and say, "Good morning. We're looking for a few things. Can you help us?"
And without even really turning to like regard you, they turn around. They say, "Yes, yes. I have several potions, several scrolls. What are you looking for?"
Ooh, scrolls. What scrolls do you have?
I have a couple different ones. What do you? A couple different spell scrolls here. Let me see. Let me see. I have a scroll of false life. There's a scroll of prestidigitation, scroll of resistance, scroll of thorn rip, scroll of thunderous might. A couple other ones. You get the idea. What are you guys looking for?
Oh, well, I mean, we came in just looking for a couple of health potions, but those sound kind of interesting too.
Yeah, I have a couple different potions here of health. A potion of healing, and I have a potion of greater healing as well.
How much are those?
Well, you seem like a man used to battle and getting yourself in dangers. Potions of healings are going to be 50 gold each. Greater healing, 150.
Oh. I'm gonna look over at Tybalt and say, well, like I'm gonna glance at Tybalt and glance back at the seller and say, well, we've actually been tasked with you know, saving and reviving this town. Don't you think you could do a little better than that?
Oh, well, now that you say that, that changes things. I mean, as you know, I've been tasked with saving and reviving the economy of town. So 50 gold, 150 for the greater potion.
Wow.
Well, it looks like you're not very interested, so have a good day. And he kind of turns it
Oh, okay.
We
Well,
let's not be too hasty here. I think we're looking to buy. We're just looking for a little bit better deal. We're looking to buy, a handful of potions. So I think, given the circumstances and given the bulk buy, that you can probably give us a little bit of a discount. What do you say?
going to give me a persuasion check to look.
I'm gonna guide myself. Persuasion. That's a 19,
Ooh.
and then adding the D4. 1, so 20.
Add +4 as well. I'm gonna use a flash of genius on you. Just in case it's a fucking high DC.
No, you were able to convince him, and he says, "Okay, well, like I said, I am trying to run a business here, so I can't discount you too much. But if you buy at least 5 items, I will take 15% off."
15% off.
Now
If we buy how much?
5 items.
5 items.
Okay. Okay. I'm putting in for some potions, so
Yeah.
I would say I want to put in for 2 greater healing potions, and then 2 regular healing potions.
That's just for you.
For the group, but
For the group.
I want to
Okay.
throw into the bag of holding.
That sounds good. I'll get a greater for myself to pocket, just in case. So make that 3 greater, 2 lesser.
So that's at 5. Is it Jane? Would you like anything?
I'd love to partake, but I don't have any gold on me, and I feel a little.
Jane, I would say you have about 500 gold.
Oh, great! Coming up. Oh.
You check your pockets, and because they're tighter, now you can feel the gold. That's been
there it is. I forgot it was there.
These are my other pants.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, we're at 3 greater, 2 lesser right now?
No, and then plus whatever she decides.
Yeah, yep. Let's get me a lesser for now.
Or a regular, because I think there's lesser, regular, and then greater, right?
Then let's do a regular then. Can I ask the guy and be like, what's the? I'm looking at these, and these aren't looking like the best quality potions that you have. I still feel like you're not giving us the best deal. I can tell that these aren't made with. I've seen better.
Best deal.
And he looks at you and he says, you're somebody who knows her potions. I do have a few more that I kind of keep below the shelf. It's not something that most people are interested in buying, and they are some of my more valuable items of inventory. I have 2 more potions, one of each, and he pulls out 2 larger potions, a potion of superior healing.
Oh,
and this one here is a potion of supreme healing.
Oh shit! What is that?
I think it's just like the highest level potion of healing.
Yeah, but what's the difference? Like, what is it? What healing die are we using?
For the superior, it's going to be 8d4 plus 8, and for the supreme, it's going to be 10d4 plus 20.
Yeah, so greater to superior,
10d4?
It's double.
10d4, yeah.
Oh my god, bro! And how much is that?
Well, since you guys are saviors of the town and all, I can give them to you for 450 gold for the superior.
Jesus.
1,350 for the supreme.
Okay, well, I think we're probably good, don't you think?
Sometimes just a good night's rest is all you need.
I agree.
Well, it's good to know those are there.
Slide them back under the counter. Put them away.
What if?
You do see that he is. He also has a amulet that's kind of hanging up there, and it has a very
amulet.
Specific looking kind of like. It looks like a closed eye almost.
Hey, what's that thing?
Oh, that.
What
that
it is.
is
What it is.
What it is.
What it is. That is a very powerful amulet. They say that if you wear it, you can't be targeted by such magic or perceived through magical scrying sensors.
Really? That's pretty cool.
Yes, this is an amulet of proof against detection and location. Very powerful if you're trying to hide yourself from any enemies that might be looking for you through magical.
I'm not trying to hide shit. Let them come.
Okay.
But that is really cool, though. What's your name?
My name is Puck.
Nice to meet you, Puck. I'm gonna reach as far over the counter as I can, but probably not very far, and like extend my hand to try and shake his hand.
Yeah, he shakes your hand.
I'm Ebrath. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Where's Puck Caradas? Is my name.
So let's say we come across some magical items. Would you be interested in purchasing them from us?
Sure. Yeah, I'll take a look at your wares for sure.
So I'm gonna pull out of like my pack this like drinking gourd looking thing, like picture like Gara's drinking gourd, but much smaller, right?
Mm-hmm. I know what a gourd looks like. Yeah.
Put it on the table, and say, "What about this?"
Well, you have to tell me a little bit more about it. What is it?
This is what you would call an alchemy jug. So whoever possesses it can choose one of 10 liquids, and it'll be filled with that liquid. So we're talking your basics: water, fresh salt, wine, but then we get a little interesting: vinegar, oil, mayonnaise, honey, beer, basic run-of-the-mill poison, and acid.
Yes, I've heard quite a bit about these. I, however, cannot find the price anywhere on D&D Beyond. Give me one second.
No, it's okay. I wouldn't sell it to you anyway. I made this, so if it got, I couldn't sell it to you in good faith because I could just choose for it to not exist anymore. So.
Oh yeah, I definitely don't try to scam you, so I wouldn't appreciate being scammed in return.
But I'm just saying, if you want some, basic poison or acid, I could pour out some for you, and you could sell that. I don't know.
I do have a couple potions of poison myself. I think I'm okay on that end.
Oh, so what do we owe you?
So far right now I'm looking at 3 greater healing potions, 3 lesser potions. Let me see. I gotta fucking do the math.
Abacus out.
Plus that 10% off, right?
15.
Bro, that was your fault.
15,
You're like,
bro.
You're like 15%. I was like, I would have dealt in just gold.
All right. Hold up. Wait. I can't do math right now. I'm sorry.
So it's 3 greater healing, right?
Yeah, so that's 150 times 3 should be
450.
Yeah.
Plus 150 for the 3 regular ones.
Yeah.
So looking at 600.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool.
Minus 15%.
Yeah, perfect. So, it'll be
Subtract 90 gold from that.
yeah.
So 510.
Yeah, exactly. 510 gold. If you guys want to pool your resources.
I'll throw in 300 of my own gold.
Okay.
I'll throw in 100 if you don't mind taking the extra 10, Tibble.
Yeah.
You bitch, bro. You're probably you're probably the richest out of all of us.
I'm not. I'm poor as shit.
Not you. I'm saying Tibble.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not calling you a bitch, dude. Come on.
That's funny. I didn't even catch that part. I was just like, I'm poor.
I'll take the extra 10.
You motherfucker.
No, it's 110 total, right?
Yeah, 110.
Yeah.
I'm doing 100.
Yeah, I got some diamonds for the group. All right. Should anything
that's
really
true.
really go south?
All right. We don't have that fucking ring though.
Yeah, it's gone.
Bro, it's gone forever. Hey, honestly, we should be able to recirculate that item.
Nah, man.
Maybe we'll find it. Maybe we'll find another.
He doesn't want to play anymore.
They might come back.
We'll find
you know?
Yeah.
All right.
Plus, there may be more than one. There may be more than one.
So then we'll have 2 bags of holding if they come back. We can't ever let them touch, bro.
It is
Really?
a world of.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can't bags of holding, and then there's another like type of dimension portal or whatever. They can't be put inside of each other because if they do, it basically creates a nuke.
Yeah. Also, the bag of holding does have a weight limit, so you guys have to be mindful of that.
Yeah. Well, we haven't put anything in it yet.
All potential.
So far, I'm only putting stuff on my person. Ooh, actually, my bad. I gotta put some shit in there because I am over my limit.
Oh, hey, Ronnie. Those boots I had, did we ever decide what we were going to do with those?
Oh no, I forgot to look that up. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Let me see. I can find out right now, actually.
I don't even know like how to put shit in there, to be honest. Oh, while we're there, can I fucking try and sell this, Oh wait, no, I'm gonna take this off my inventory because I don't have it, Gone has it. Boom. Oh, now I'm unencumbered. Never mind, I'm chilling.
Okay.
Oh, also the studded leather, which I shouldn't have. Let me fucking delete that shit. Damn, bro, I'm running real light. And I have no need of this. Cool. Yo, Margarita, my character's you. I have a fucking ink pen.
Hey! I have so many.
Hey, do you really?
Like,
You
I have
just
a
go
whole
wild?
shelf that's just hella pens.
That's cool.
I'm kind of a stationary hoarder.
I mean, you do have nice penmanship. Like, I bought one and I've used it, but like my penmanship is trash.
Oh, you know what? That's the only thing I don't have. I don't have, what, like, the ones you bought, the one that you were showing me. I don't have those sort of type of pens. I have, like, every other type, but not those.
I need to get actually a decent set of pens for work because the ones I get at work are like, they're not fine tip, which is what I like, and they bleed everywhere.
Oh.
And they're like the basic, zebra ones.
Yeah.
So, like, I thought they would be decent. And the fine tip versions of those pens are amazing, but like the regular ball ones suck.
This one is, I'll send you the link for this. I really like it. It came with the planners I got. It's like a really fine tip, but it's a ballpoint pen, and it's dope as shit. And it comes with like 4 little colors that you can switch through, you know? I'll send you the link later, yeah.
Okay. Hey, Margarita, how many attuned items do you have?
Attuned? I think just one. I have my Cloak of Protection, and that is it.
Okay, cool. Then go ahead.
What are these boots?
I got them on one of the one-shots that we did.
What are they called?
I literally just wrote super fast boots from Deal with Kriz, and that's it. It was from like a goblin. I think it was after we rode the dolphins or something.
They're like fleeting boots or something?
I don't remember. It's Dave was the one who was running that one, and so I can't remember what exactly they did, but they do make you run really fast, and I think I was able to run on the water was how fast I don't remember. It was something like that.
Oh shit.
I think.
Damn. So that would make you like faster than Jinx then.
Maybe.
Did you find him, Ronnie?
I can't find. Dave sent me his notes from that thing, but I can't find it right now. And I'm trying to just like decide on if I want to just pick
Make
what the
a new
boots
one?
are. Yeah, but I don't want to like take that away from her.
Yeah, I mean, either way, it was like I won't be super sad if you do.
Hold on. There is
I just suit as a goblin, no big deal, but like, alright.
his boots of striding and
No, I
that's
know. I'm
not
already
that's not
looking at
it.
the boots and stuff, but one of them is like an attuned item, and I don't want to give her too many attuned items.
I mean, that still would only put her up to 2. She could still have one more for her level.
Yeah, true. I'm just trying to find out.
I think it was just boots of speed.
Yeah, boots
Probably,
of
right?
speed.
Yeah,
It
that makes sense.
doubles her movement speed.
Mm.
That
You
sounds
click
right.
your heels together.
Click,
Yeah,
click.
I remember that the clicking thing was a factor.
Yeah.
All
So
right, cool.
okay,
Yeah,
then
let's
that's
just go
boots of
with boots
speed
of speed.
basically.
Boots of
And
speed.
There's
So-
an attuned item, so
So you can use them for a total of 10 minutes at a time once
Okay.
you activate them.
Alright, let me
It doubles your movement speed.
add that. Set items.
Oh, that's sick because you can still trigger attacks of opportunity, but they have disadvantage, so that's fucking
Add,
big.
and then get rid of this.
Damn, that's
little
really cool.
note.
Yo, they don't match your shit though, so I don't know if you want to get them dyed or what.
I mean, shit. Boots of speed.
They don't match your aesthetic.
That's okay. Oh, they're green.
Hey, like that will not do.
That will not do.
I would
bad.
take some green boots, bro.
you can make them whatever color you want. We'll say that Ebrath is able to like manipulate the color.
Alright.
Dope. I'm down.
Well, actually, making a note. Actually, black. Black boots.
Actually.
Actually,
Actually.
Alright, great. I'm set up.
Dude, they're making a fucking Netflix or a blockbuster video show on Netflix.
What?
oh yeah, who's the showrunner or who's like the creator of like someone famous is like
I don't know, but Randall Park is
Producing
in it, and so is fucking what's her name, Melissa Fumero from
like
Brooklyn
Randall
Nine-Nine.
Park.
They're both
nice.
fucking. They're both fucking super sick.
BRB, y'all.
He's. I don't even understand him. He's just super talented. Have you guys seen that movie he did with Ali Wong? Was it like Definitely Be My Maybe or whatever it's called?
oh yeah, it's good.
Dude, also fucking he legit did have a little rap group back in the day. And that was him, like he wrote that music.
Nice.
What was it?
That's funny.
It's called what is it? I'm trying to find it. Always Be My Maybe. It's a movie he did with Ali Wong, the comedian.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so he plays like this dude. He has like a fucking little rap group. And he actually did have a rap group back in the day. And so he wrote all the songs that his band in the movie performs. And it's like super funny, super catchy, like legit fun, real fun songs.
Cool.
That dude's
So-
48, bro. He's almost 50 years old. Jesus Christ.
What else? What else do you guys want to do in town?
That was kind of it for me. I wanted to make sure I talked to Tybalt and say, you know, should we go talk to that wizard about that tower? I feel like we should.
Yeah, I think if we have everything we need and you all are ready, I'll send word to Gon and Jinx to meet us there if they should happen to free up by then.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, no, I think I definitely think we should at the very least and honestly they're doing our work elsewhere, so maybe we can start getting involved with this wizard and have them catch up with us.
Agreed.
Yeah, absolutely. And I can say you guys can definitely, you know, make your way over there. We can start. Is there anything else in the like town square that you guys wanted to take a look at, or any shopping you guys wanted to do? Any like NPCs you guys would like to seek out and talk to?
Looking around, what in our general vicinity, what do we kind of see?
Let's see.
And we've just left the potion shop, right?
Yeah. Let me take a look at this real quick. There is, like I said, there's the blacksmith who sells armor and weapons. There's Puck who sells potions and magical items. That's kind of it, actually, really, for the time being.
Okay.
I put too much vodka in that.
What happened?
It's a screwdriver, but sorry.
Too much vodka in that.
Too much vodka.
I heard it, but it was like a very whispered tone.
I
so
know, because it was surprised me too.
You're like, oh, damn. That's strong.
Shit, dog. All right.
I guess I have a curiosity of checking out the different temples in the area.
Yeah, absolutely. You're currently in front of the Shrine of Timora. Timora, you'll remember, is the goddess of luck.
Mhm.
And
Hell yeah, bro. Oh, is that the person we shrined to in Phandalin?
Yeah, I believe so.
That was right. That when
think
remember
so,
we
yeah.
well, not we, but Blast and Tybalt rebuilt the shrine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that that sort of catches my eye. So I'll address the group, and Jane and Ebrath, and say, if you guys wouldn't mind, I just want to stop by this shrine. There's one similar to it in Phandalin, and I always just make sure that the shrines for our gods are well kept.
Yeah, and you can see that it's still kind of like under construction. It's still being kind of set up. Puck actually is the person who's kind of in charge of the Shrine of Timora. Her being a personal like deity that he kind of is faithful to. So you can talk to him about anything regarding it.
I see. So I'll address Puck and just ask who created the shrine. I mean, I see that it's destroyed now, but when was the shrine created?
And he goes, "Oh well, it's something that I'm trying to get started myself. I spoke to the rest of the council, and they agreed that I could, build the shrine, but it would kind of be on me to get it up and running, as their town's resources are very limited at the moment. Marigold is running the shrine of Temple of Lathander, but I just feel like we needed a little bit more luck on our sides here in town, especially given the rumors that have been going about town, regarding the cursed nature of this area. I don't think it would hurt to have a little bit more luck on our side. So I've kind of just been doing what I can day by day, but I do keep busy with my wares and keep myself busy helping build this shrine. It's a work in progress, but I'm doing what I can here and there.
You're doing your gods, your deity's work. Can I ask you for a favor? Once the shrine is built, can you come find me? I have something that belongs to her, and I'd like to give it back.
Oh, absolutely, and any help would be very, very welcomed. Like I said, I'm kind of the only guy that's working on it, and little by little, I try to pay some of the stonemasons to help me, build the shrine up and polish the stone and cut the stone the way I need it to be cut. It's kind of hard for a one person to do everything on his own, but as I sell my wares, I get a little bit more overhead, and I can spend a little bit more on the construction of the shrine. But give it some time. In a few months, I think I'll have things kind of up and running. I want to begin taking donations as soon as possible, and really just spreading the word of Timora and just encouraging others to try their luck, as it would be.
How much are they saying you would need to finish the work?
Well, it just depends, really. I don't want to make it some big gaudy shrine that overshadows the rest of the town, but I do want to make it look nice. With Timora, I really want to express the idea that with luck on your side, you can accomplish great things. So I do want it to look nice. I do want it to be a nice shrine. But as luck goes, sometimes you strike out. So I don't have a full figured number for you, just because as a DM, I'm a little bit unprepared for that. But any sort of donations to the cause would be very helpful.
Of course, I'll take out 50 gold and put it on the counter and say, take this. I imagine it'll only take you so far, but as I finish some of my quests, I'll come back and also help out with the construction.
Oh, thank you very much, Tybalt. That is very greatly appreciated. In fact, why don't you go ahead and give yourself some inspiration there? That might help with your luck in the future.
I'm buying my inspiration now. How much did I say? 50?
50 gold, yeah.
All right. How followers of Timora sort of greet themselves or say goodbye? Is there a
I don't know, truthfully.
Okay. So I would imagine Tibble wouldn't know either.
Like,
yeah.
oh, it's "Fortune favors the bold" is the battle cry for the followers of Timora.
So I'll put the 50 gold down and say, "Fortune favors the bold."
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
Yes, it does. And he kind of gives you like a little like, like kind of deal.
And with that I'll walk back to Jane and Ebrath and say, sorry for taking up a little bit of your time, but I think we're ready now.
No, that's nice of you.
Is there someone you think that we should talk to before we go meet this wizard? I'd like to show up with, I don't know, maybe something that would ingratiate him to us.
Does he like beer?
I think. Not sure. We can go back and talk to Griselda and get perhaps some sort of writ that says that she's sending us.
Okay.
He just seems like a
He seems kind
curious
of
fellow.
He seems like a piece of shit, but I mean, we should, I guess, make him like us.
I mean, it's only best if people take to us early. Yeah.
It's up to you guys. You guys are outvoting me at this point, but
Ebrat, do you have something against wizards?
I mean, they just suck. All they do is read their stupid little books. They don't carry on any sort of meaningful research on their own. They fucking suck, man. Artificers, that's where it's at. That's where the real knowledge is. Because not only do they research magic, but like we build our own stuff, like we make our own things with our hands. Fucking wizards in their stupid little fucking dresses. They suck. I mean, no offense, anyone can wear a dress, not against that, but they make them look stupid.
Quite strong feelings about wizards, I didn't realize.
I'm just saying.
Alright.
Well, I didn't quite ever think of wizards in that way, but you
should, man. You should. We're out here doing the work, making our own shit. Look at, I'm gonna pull out the bag of holding. Like, look at this. I made this. Can a wizard make this? No.
You're very right. He cannot.
They're selfish. That's what they are. I can help, my friends. I help Gon with his armor. Like I can't do shit except cast fireball, and it's disgusting.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, you bring up some very valid points, and I can't say that I've ever spent too much time with a wizard, so But I will say, keep an open mind. Some wizards may surprise you.
Okay. For you.
So we're going back to Griselda. Yes.
Griselda.
Griselda.
Yeah.
Bro, there's hella Mexicans in this fucking game.
What we said, right? Last time was like
This
Mexico.
is strictly a fucking
Griselda.
I know.
This is strictly a Mexican
I was wondering
campaign.
why
we
I
had
couldn't.
fucking chorizo con papa for breakfast. We fucking Big Al's our homie.
Hey, sabes qué? Big L's the homie, dog.
Griselda, she's
Put it
fucking
down
real
for the
one.
audio away.
Griselda's a real one. She's an ex-chola herself. She's
Yo, have you
reformed.
guys watched This Fool on Hulu?
No, I was actually
I wanna watch
talking. I was talking to my buddy Mark. Remember the photographer from my wedding?
Yeah.
I remember
I was
him.
hanging out with him yesterday, and he was telling me that he had been watching. It was fucking good. So I was like, hell yeah.
I remember seeing
Yeah,
the trailer
dude,
and be
I just-
like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know, dude. Honestly, it's such a funny premise. Like, they're in their 30s. He's like a legit caseworker, but he's living at home the whole time. And his older cousin who picked on him in their childhood has just gotten out of prison. Like, that is such a fucking Mexican premise. Jesus
Yeah, and like
Christ.
I was telling Carlos and them yesterday, I was like, it's really good in the way that it like doesn't seem forced. Like one of the things I didn't like about like the like in George Lopez show was that they were like trying really hard to like reinforce particular like stereotypes.
I think it was kind
this
of
show
like
does
the
a good
biggest
job of
one.
making it seem much more like
Yeah.
organic and like authentic.
But also, like, you got to look at the times too, because George Lopez show came out like 15 years ago, and there was like
but
really
I feel like
nothing in
I
the
feel like the
media.
George Lopez show was a show about Mexicans aimed towards like non-Mexicans.
Right. I feel like it
Whereas
was
I
kind
feel
of
like this one is a
informed.
show for
Yeah,
Mexicans aimed at Mexicans.
I will
And-
say though, if a Mexican didn't write this full, it's racist as fuck. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
totally. No,
Like,
it's the Cholo
If I
Fit guy.
find out, if I find out it's a fucking a white dude wrote that show, I'm boycotting Hulu forever.
Yeah,
Fucking George Smith wrote the pilot. I'll be pissed.
Yeah.
Bro.
that's like that show Blackish. If it wasn't that guy,
Oh, straight up,
you're in
fucking
trouble.
Kenya. What's his name? Kenya Barris.
Yeah,
Imagine.
cool. So you guys
DJ Novak wrote
make your way
Blackish,
over
bro.
to the other side of the town square. It's not very big, and Griselda is kind of there.
Griselda.
Several people are kind of coming up to her with like construction plans, and she's got like blueprints laid out in front of her.
So she's like the
She's
real
kinda,
one in
like,
charge.
working over them.
hmm
What do you guys want to talk to her about?
I guess I want to go up to her and be like, Griselda, we've made our way around town and we're about to head over to the wizard you spoke of earlier. And, well, I was wondering if you'd give us any information about him. He seems kind of a paranoid, not slept well chap, and we kind of
He
want
sounds
to go
like a
in.
piece of shit.
Okay, now. Alright, don't pay attention to him too much. We're going to handle that later. But we basically want to get there and have him. We want to ingratiate ourselves with him. Do you have anything? Any tips, any info that maybe will help us out to try to get him to open up to us?
And she says, well, to be quite honest with you, Gally was kind of a brooding, middle-aged old man. He doesn't really talk much about his work with adventurers, but he's willing to cast spells for you in exchange for gold. He would have a little bit more information about the tower, but, it sounds like he's kind of got most things under control over there. I would say if you need any spells cast, he might be who to look for, but I think he's kind of been taking up the reconstruction of the tower on his own and seems to be doing a fine job.
Okay, so he seems like a guy who's really driven by coin and not so much by tasty snacks or
I would say
love
so.
of
Yeah.
cakes or something.
In the background, Abrath is just gonna be pacing and taking swigs from his alchemy jug, and becoming more and more agitated. Just be like, I got something for that fucking wizard.
Cool.
Well, thanks so much, Griselda. I guess we'll be on our way. Keep
Yeah.
up the good work.
You too. And she kind of goes back to her blueprints and stuff. Um, do you guys want to make your way over there, or?
Yeah, we should at
Yeah,
least start the conversation
totally.
with them.
Broth, I'm not going to try to step on any toes here, but it seems like you should probably let Tybalt or myself do most of the talking.
Yeah, I know it. I know it. And I'm just like fucking, like.
Cool. And the tower itself is kind of in the middle of town, and it's on a very like rocky kind of crag that you'd have to like take a steep trail up. And you can tell that the closer you get to it, the less and less like people you see around town. You can kind of gather that people kind of avoid the immediate area around the tower just because of whatever rumors are going about. There's like a bluff kind of on top with like overgrown brambles and like thorn bushes. The trail itself is really like rocky, but easily traversable. I mean, there's no like extra checks or anything. I will say that as you get closer, you come across some a small patrol of soldiers. There's about 3 guards that are heading away from the tower. I'm sorry, 4. There's four people heading away from the tower, and they seem to be kind of in a hurry. And they're kind of approaching you from a distance, but not necessarily like approaching you, just walking in your directions with a bit of haste.
Can we make out any sort of discussion or chatter?
Absolutely, yeah. As you are as they are getting closer to you, you can kind of overhear that they are just kind of talking amongst themselves and just kind of being like, I don't know, man. I just don't want to go near there again. Like, I heard what I heard, and like so and so said that they saw something, and just like it's just I don't want to be stationed there again. We really got to talk to Yaz. Like, that's not okay. Like, I don't want to be here anymore. And they're just kind of like all kind of reassuring themselves of like their correctness and being like wary of the area.
And I wave to Jane and Nebrath and say, wait, hold on. And turn to the group and sort of, as they've approached, stop them and say, hi, good morning. I couldn't help but overhear your discussion. Is there some odd activity happening wherever you're going?
And just first of all, as they get closer, you can see that 2 of them are humans. There is a dwarf and I guess I don't even know what this guy is. Sergeant Yoram. But a dwarf named Gory and Sergeant Yoram. Sorry. Apparently this 4th person is an unknown race. Because it doesn't tell me what he is. But yeah, Sergeant Gorham speaks up, and you can tell right away that all 3 of them are wearing like the tabards of the Neverwinter soldiery. You gather that they maybe answer to or like check in with Sergeant Yaz, the guy that you guys met earlier. And they regard you, and Sergeant Yorm says, hello there, travelers. I'm not sure if you were lost, but it seems like you are heading in the opposite direction as us, and I would advise very strongly against it. This area has been having many odd occurrences lately. We believe that the tower might be haunted. I would stay far away from it for now until we are able to get things under control here. I would advise against traveling near the tower.
I say I apologize for not introducing myself. I am Tybalt and have been hired by Neverwinter to help with any such occurrences. So please point me in that direction.
And he says, Tybalt, the rest of you, nice to meet you. I'm Sergeant Yoram. This is Erlum and Kaz. And this dwarf here is named Gory. We are some of the guards that were tasked with maintaining the security of the tower. But like I said, we've had many strange occurrences happening, and we're on our way to talk to Sergeant Yaz currently to recommend that we abandon the tower. I think this is a lost cause and something that should be avoided. Like I said, I highly recommend you steer clear of the area.
No way. We can let us at this tower.
I appreciate the warning, but since we've been tasked to go and clear the town of anything unholy, anything that may pose a threat, we'll go check it out. I ask that you stand down for now and let us investigate. When we come back, we'll recommend what you all should do next.
He says, I've heard that Neverwinter was sending in additional forces to help secure the area, but surely it can't be the three of you. There's no way that.
Oh no, we there's a cat lady around here somewhere, and another half elf. So there's 5 of us.
Even still, magical or not, I would stay away. That is not a place to just be tinkering around just for fun. Gallio's
Galio's a bitch. That's what he is.
Gallio, as odd as he is we'll leave him to his musings, but I don't know if I'll send my men back. It's much too much of a dangerous area to risk my men's lives.
I gather your men don't have a lot of experiences with ghosts.
A couple of them kind of like shake their head. They're like, "No, ma'am. We've fought off a few odd beasts here and there, but that place it's nothing I've ever encountered before in my life, and it sends shivers down my spine just thinking about it."
As it should. As it should.
Honestly, fuck ghosts. I'm gonna just take another big swig of my gourd. And but what's the wizard's name?
Gallio, Alabro.
Galio's a fucking bitch. I say we clear this tower and take it for ourselves.
Now, Abrath, you don't want to be too hasty when it matters of ghosts.
I mean, I can hurt him with magic, right? That's kind of my whole thing.
Some maybe not.
Wait, what? I'm gonna look over at Tybalt and say, do you know about this? There are some ghosts you can't hurt with magic?
There are things beyond our understanding. Yes.
Oh, man.
And one of the soldiers kind of chimes in. He says, like we said, there's a lot of strange occurrences happening. Tools go missing. Strange chills randomly as you walk about the tower. Spooky whisperings.
Oh, spooky.
Spooky
whisperings.
Yeah. Kaz, one of the other soldiers, says, yeah. One of my buddies said that he saw an old man with wild hair and burning eyes walking about the 3rd floor in the middle of the night. He says it was a ghost, but I don't know how true that is. I have heard some of these spooky whisperings as
spooky ghost
as mentioned, and then yeah.
Sounds like you guys are a bunch of pussies. I think we'll be fine.
He says, I wouldn't call myself a pussy. I'd gladly fight any man any day, but
not a ghost.
There, that was no man.
There's no man. And like I'm very visibly like getting myself drunk to like be able to face these ghosts. Like I'm very much like projecting this onto the guardsmen.
Yeah.
You guys are scared of ghosts. You guys should just resign, man.
No, breath. Let's leave them. Let's leave them be. They can rest while we're here.
Yeah, because they suck at their jobs.
Well, that's a discussion for a later time.
All right. Well, anyway, we should get going.
Thank you,
And I'm
gentlemen.
gonna try and push my way through, but like I'm like height to them, so I'm just gonna like fucking.
And
I
then
just look at Jane, and I'm like,
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm looking at you and be like, he's hasn't been around many ghosts, has he?
I don't believe he has.
Okay. Well,
Oh, also Edgar, you're right. It was McAfee, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So I gotta figure out how to completely uninstall it, right?
Mhm.
yeah. So
Okay.
and before they head off and before you guys leave, Sergeant Yoram kind of stops you, Tybalt, and he says, Galio Elibro has been acting quite strangely. He appears overtired and has been spotting at night, wandering around in just a nightgown and muttering to himself. I'd be wary. I would be wary of him.
Yeah, that's
As powerful of a wizard as he is, I fear he may be losing himself to his work.
I do believe that may be the case with wizards sometimes, as I've heard. So we will approach carefully, and we do appreciate your concern. Sorry, Ronnie, I just saw that you have level 7 DM on your attack.
Yeah. You just saw that? So I jumped into the Zoom when I saw that you guys all changed yours to your classes, and then I saw Ronnie's, and I was like, all right, I gotta change mine.
I think Ronnie changed it because I don't remember
Yeah.
taking that in. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you changed them, Ronnie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because
I
like we don't
changed
have
mine
like
when I got here.
OBS set up, and I just wanted to like when I go back and
For the stream?
rewatch the streams, like I realized that it just says like our full names and like
Right.
Yeah.
like
up.
privacy. I
DDoS
figured, like,
attack.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
until
no.
we get like a proper OBS set up with like our like stuff, we can just do this for now.
I
Yeah.
like it.
And yeah, since I did yours and Edgar's, I decided to just put mine on there just for funsies. Because I was like, what do I put for myself? Just like, okay. At first, it was just like Ronster DM, but then I was like, no, I'm just gonna put level 7 because.
Maybe lose my chain of thought.
Yeah, no worries. So yeah, you guys are now done talking. Is there anything else you guys would like to ask these soldiers about, or are you guys kind of good to go on that?
I'll ask the soldiers, do you know the type of magic that Galio has an affinity for?
Galio is let me see, I do. He's Galio is a bit of a historian when it comes to wizards. He is very interested in interplanar travel. Supposedly, many years ago, there was a large beacon at the top of the tower that allowed for traveling between planes of existence. I can't really go into detail. I'm not privy to that sort of information. That's something that Galio might be able to elaborate on, but the planar beacon was used by the wizard Thalivar, who erected this tower originally many years ago, to travel between planes. Since then, it has been torn down, and we're now refurbishing the tower to use as a garrison for the soldiers of Neverwinter to be used here. But Galio can explain more of that to you.
Very well. Thanks once again.
You stay safe. I'd recommend steering clear of the area. It's It's not safe.
We hear you. And we're gonna head in that direction anyway.
All right. As you guys approach the tower, Tybalt, since you have a passive perception of 23, and I feel like this comes up a lot, but I can't ignore it. I have to reward you. You see at the top of the crag where the tower is, once you go up the trail quite a bit, at the very top, you see that there is a figure that's kind of watching you. Is what you can kind of gather from your quick glance. It's a very dark-skinned Termish woman. She's wearing some chainmail armor. Huh?
A what kind of woman?
A Termish woman.
What's that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That's just what it says. I'll tell you in a second. Yeah, she's a dark-skinned Termish woman wearing chainmail armor. As soon as you make eye contact, she retreats behind some of the bushes there and seemingly enters the tower. But it doesn't really appear that she was trying to hide from you necessarily, almost as if she wanted you to see her. Yeah.
Ask Jane and Abrath. Did you guys see the woman at the top of the tower? I thought Galio was the only one here.
Yeah, did I see you? Did I see you, Ronnie?
Yeah, would either of us seen?
It would have just been Tybalt.
Oh, because he's got that passive perception.
Exactly.
Alright. No, I guess I missed it, but...
I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
But let's keep on alert, I suppose. With all the mention of Ghost, I'm
keep an eye out.
Oh, I'm on alert, and I just pull out both my shit.
Ready to start blasting.
like Danny DeVito, bro. Just fucking.
All right, real quick. The Parami, I think is what these guys are called.
Termish is the kingdom. I looked it up.
Oh, okay, yeah. It says the Tirami are native to the southern shore of the inner sea. The Tirami people are generally tall and muscular with dark mahogany skin, curled black hair, and dark eyes. So
that's cool. Okay.
For sure.
Alright, well...
Termishan, Termishite, Termian, Termite. Termite. Okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's head on in, gentlemen.
And she looks like she's a pretty built then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
very
could she be a mercenary?
Martial in appearance.
Okay, so she looks like a mercenary.
Yeah.
Because that's their primary shit, is mercenaries.
Yeah, they're she looks like she's ready for battle and has seen battle.
But Tybalt's the only one who sees her.
Chainmail armor. She had a weapon at her side.
Okay, but Tybalt's the only one that sees her initially.
Tybalt's the only one that saw her. Yeah.
Okay.
Is this Garnet from the Crystal Gems? Because that's...
Garnet. Yeah, honestly, basically, yeah. That's what we're looking at. We're looking at a POC mercenary is what we're looking at.
Basic.
Great.
I would say more Mexican than Garnet is portrayed as black, but yeah.
Cool. As you guys arrive, you see a tall ruined tower that thrusts skyward from the summit of the crag. Its uppermost floor is blackened with soot and has been cracked open like an egg, with a fissure extending down the side of the building. Wooden scaffolds have recently been erected along with this flank, and work is clearly apace to rebuild the structure. At the foot of the tower, 2 ruined arches open into the interior. And you can see that the tower itself is just crumbled and been broken open. There are the scaffolds, like it kind of said, that where people are using that to, raise up stones and wood and tools and stuff to kind of, one big side of the tower is missing. And so they're trying to rebuild that. It's about 4 stories tall.
So there are more people, or is it just that?
It's currently empty.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the guards
So-
left and the workers are all kind of left as well.
Gotcha. We'll approach slowly, cautiously, towards what would be the front door.
Through the arches, right? Is that where
There is
the
one.
entrance is?
Cool. Yeah, and there's, like I said, there's no guards or anything, so you guys are able to get in there just fine. Let me go ahead and get the map going.
We inside a building now. Woo! I get so excited when you change maps.
Cool. Do you guys see that?
It's loading for me.
There
There it is.
Yep. Good.
Oh,
And let me just take a look at something. Go. I need a second to set up this map.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Why? What happened?
What is that guy?
Okay.
Is that the wizard?
This is the guy on the map.
Oh, no. Sorry, I was using that to like make sure the scaling was correct.
Okay.
The giant inside.
it's
I was
a ghost!
Jesus Christ, fucking half orc wizard, just fucking.
Give me a minute, I'll be right back.
Give me a second while
Oh,
I
like
get
I'm
that.
Gallio.
Okay, you're good. Yeah, I'm Gallio. I have 18 levels in barbarian, 2 levels in wizard.
That'd actually be really funny.
That would be
Especially after how
fucking
much
hol-
shit talking you've
That'd be
been doing about the
hilarious.
wizard.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. I'm like, well, I guess I'm re-rolling a new character.
I need to find a cool token for him.
Dude,
I didn't think
son
we'd
is
make it
just
this far
talking
today.
up us.
No, it's
Honestly, I didn't either, but I'm excited. I still have time. Do you guys still have
yeah,
time?
me-
I still have time.
Brandon's literally about to go get us some lunch. So
Ooh,
oh, yeah.
I want lunch.
same.
What do you guys do?
She wanted. I was like, earlier I went into the living room to do something, and I was like, "Yo, I'm hungry." She's like, "I'm hungry." She's like, "I want a torta," and I was like, "Yo, that sounds
Damn,
fire."
that sounds fire. Damn, I want to throw that so bad now.
Oh, the lengua.
I
Ooh.
like mine the pastor, but I
Oh,
do
pastor is solid for
appreciate.
sure.
But that's just kind of my favorite meat, though.
It's hard
Like,
to not like.
especially if it's good. Like that's like my
solid.
that's always like my judgment on a new Mexican place. I always order something with pastor, because if their pastor is good, it's kind of difficult compared to like carne asada or even lengua or tripa. If their pastor is good, pretty much everything is gonna be good on the menu. You know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like lately I've been running into a lot of people doing like the pastor is just too sweet, like it's too pineapple heavy, and
Which is crazy, because I
I'm
remember
not
growing
down.
up.
Yeah.
I remember growing up, every place I tried, it was too salty, and it's so weird to see like that shift now. Like I've had a couple places where it's like, I don't mind it, but it's like not my favorite.
I'd rather have it salty and then have a little bit of
I want it
pineapple
to
on
be
the
like-
side where I'm like,
Yeah,
ooh, there it
like
be.
a little bit of sweetness.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly, I don't really like my pastor like sweet at all. I like it way more savory and
I
salty.
agree. Man, okay, now I'm gonna text Josh.
Yo, go get some food.
I'm hungry.
Just have him learn how to make his own.
I
bet he
mean,
would,
yeah.
dude.
I mean, oh, of course he would.
Gotta
but
get a fucking little skewer going.
I'm gonna tell him because we have a Pepe's down the street, and so I'm gonna be like, "You
never
wanna
had
pick
it.
some-" Really? And all the times you've come out here, it's like it's not
don't know.
walkable, but it's like
I
a
don't know if it's
mile
related
down.
that we have out here in
That's probably the same, bro.
Fullerton, but if
Uh-huh.
it is, holy shit, bro, Pepe's is so good.
Is it that good?
Well,
'Cause
at least the
that's-
one we have out here, there.
'cause the thing is, we
breakfast
don't
burrito
have-
is probably like my favorite out here.
We don't really have any good fast food Mexican out here. You know what I'm saying? Like Castañedas is like the best, and it's still okay. You know,
Yeah,
like it's
I
not like what was it? What's the big one in San Diego? Gordos or something?
Oh,
Taco Gordos?
Tacos LG. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Like I mean, obviously that's much better than Castañedas, but like I wasn't I felt like the hype didn't live up to it when I had it.
Hmm.
It was still really, really good, but I don't know. I feel like for the price I paid, I would have rather just like sat down and had a better meal somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Do the play? Have you been to Casa de Silvia out here, Edgar or Margarita?
No.
It's in Old Town. It's like right next to Yellow Mart.
Okay.
So this
That's super
lady.
close to my parents, yeah.
So this lady. Oh, my baby's all mad. He's having his diaper changed. He's fucking pissed.
Don't touch my butt.
No, honestly, normally he's fine, but it's just like he was in a really good mood because he wanted to be like talkative and moving. He fucking hates it. It's hilarious.
I was doing shit.
So this lady, like, she used to sell her tamales like at like Costco, like in a parking lot, and then she like entered the tamale festival, won a bunch of awards, and then that like spurred her to get a storefront. So like her specialty is still like tamales, and they're good. They have like, she has like a wet one that's really good. I really like their wet burritos, and then they also will do horchata cold brew because they make it in house. My favorite, they have a strawberry horchata cold brew, and it's fucking ridiculous.
That
dude.
sounds so good.
Dude, it's so good.
Cool. So you guys find yourselves on the outside of the tower. You guys can go in just as easily. There's no door that's kind of blocking your way. I will say that on the outside of the tower itself is the scaffold here on the right side, and there is a ladder over here to the right that you guys could climb up as well. I didn't want you guys to like miss out on that opportunity. But you guys can enter as you please.
All right.
Go ahead.
Can I go inside and try to sense if there's any spirits around, since they've been really talking about it? I want to
Ooh,
try to.
give me an R. Hold on. Let me see. Let me figure it out. Cool. Give me a survival check with advantage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's scary.
Ooh.
A survival
all right,
check.
all right.
Damn. All right.
You about to fight for your
Well,
life.
because so the just
No, I know.
trying to like be like, oh, now you have to find out if you survive or not.
Yeah.
That's the skill that you would use for like tracking
No,
animals,
100%. It's just
hunting, like
hilarious.
Right.
like,
Right.
like if you were in the
Especially-
forest and you found like tracks, I would make you do a survival check
It's-
to like find out what kind of tracks they are.
Got
you
it.
know?
It's
I don't
also just funny, like if Margaret has never done it before, like, oh shit, like this sounds serious.
Well,
Like,
I thought he was gonna say something like Arcana or something.
yeah.
I was like ready. I was like, I got a +6 on that.
That's like, yo, fight for your life, bro. Here you go.
Or you know what? If you want to do an Arcana check to like try to sense them, I guess that would make more sense.
I was just thinking because Order the Ghost Slayer, that was my whole thing.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh, that makes sense.
I mean-
Yeah, that makes sense.
I roll. It was 18 with that fuck. I mean, that seems like a good roll.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking good.
With advantage.
I feel
Oh,
like-
I have to
I
do
feel
it
like-
twice. Oh no, I got the 18. It does it automatically. Yeah, the advantage was 18 on the survival.
Perfect.
Yeah.
In that case, yes, you sense very strong
Ghosties.
ghosties.
Okay.
Like it's kind of overwhelming.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oof. Well,
Overwhelming.
those gentlemen weren't playing it down. They were serious, and we should take it seriously. There's a lot of activity happening here, and I think we should proceed cautiously as we move through.
Can I just barrel by her?
Sure.
Oh,
I'm
I would have.
I'm a little drunk because I had to like get myself hyped up to face the ghost. So as she's doing these checks, I'm just like, I'm sick of this. I'm gonna walk through, guns drawn, ready to go. So I'm not trying to walk like far into the chamber, but I would say I'm walking like I'm putting myself like here
Well, I would have, while Jane was doing her thing, I would have ritually cast detect magic.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. You can go ahead and cast that. There is magic aplenty. In fact, as you enter, um, you see that there is a large banquet table. And you can see that there's a couple like of the soldiers like packs that are in there. Um, and you do notice right away, Tybalt, that one of the packs seems to be kind of like pinging your detect magic. Um, and I'll say you can go ahead and just search it. You find one of the packs has 3 potions of healing, 5 healer kits, and 123 gold.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, and you as you kind of rifle through them, you realize like this like is like the soldiers that have been like in here like helping and like working.
Yeah,
Um, you realize that these are theirs.
gotcha. Um, I'll look at Ebrath and say, Ebrath, can you store these in your bag? Let's call it borrowing from the soldiers. We'll repay them once they come calling for them. So you said it was
Three
three
potions
potions of healing
and 5 healers kits
and 5 healers kits. Okay,
and 123 gold.
and 123 gold. So let's call it divvying up the 123 amongst the three of us. So that divides up into three, doesn't it?
Yeah, it should. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. Yeah.
It does.
41.
Bro,
31,
see?
it's 41.
Fuck you guys all good at math.
Cool. Um, yeah, absolutely. Jane, would you like to like what is Jane doing?
Um, I'm, you know what? I'm looking around. I'm kind of concerned about the level of entities I'm feeling in this area. I'm, I don't see the wizard anywhere. Shall Is that right? I mean, are you saying that earlier that's
No,
the ladder's
yeah,
the only
as
way
you
up, or is there
yeah,
other?
let me explain it a little bit more.
Yeah.
As you guys enter, you see that the hall itself is kind of just strewn with rubble. There are like puddles of muddy rainwater in just random spots, and the like floor um, is just covered in dirt and dust and like mud. There's like starling nests in the eaves of the like arched ceiling where you can tell that this has just been an abandoned area for quite a long time. And there are very much uh, like evidence, like you can see that the like soldiers have their backpacks and gear all kind of just like laid out on this table. So like you are very aware that there's like a very new human presence in this area, but it still looks for the most part like they're just kind of getting underway on the like reconstruction process.
Okay. Well, I guess I want to venture in deeper. So I want
Yeah,
to.
where would you like to go?
I'd like to. Well, let's see. Are there other rooms? Is that what I'm assuming? I'd like to go into the back left room. Can I walk there? Let me see. Actually, I'm gonna go into this room to my immediate left. Let's move my little booty over there. Here.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and open that up for you. You open it up and you see that there is a spiral staircase that seemingly leads to the next floor.
Hmm. I think I found a way off this floor, but I don't know if you all want to keep on searching here before we venture down. I say to
Yeah,
everybody.
I think I need to search a little down here.
Okay.
And uh let's see. Yeah, cool. Ebrath, what are you doing?
So I'm gonna venture towards this room, like over here, and say,
Mhm.
DeWalt, get my back.
Before you are able to reach the doors, Ebrath, you hear a whisper that seems like it's kind of right behind you. And what you hear is a very human voice saying, "Leave this place.
And
This isn't for you."
I'm gonna go, oh shit, and I'm gonna turn around and like shoot a firebolt real quick.
Yeah,
Like,
there's nothing.
oh, I did you hear that?
Did we hear it?
No, none of you guys heard it except for Ebrath.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Um,
So I'm gonna open that door.
Cool. As you open the door, you see that there is an old man, long white hair that's very disheveled and like hasn't been uh, kept up very well. Um, Inside, the walls are of the study are lined with bookshelves housing dozens of musty scrolls and journals taken from the library. Galileo sitting at his desk, not even really turning to um, like regard you in any way.
So, okay, so
And
this is Galileo,
correct,
like Galileo, all stupid,
just Galileo.
fucking little bitch. Anyway, I'm gonna walk in, and as he doesn't regard me, I'm gonna turn uh over my shoulder and through the open doors, yell to the guys, hey, I found the wizard.
so we'll
Yeah, we hurry over. I hurry over anyway because I'm concerned he's gonna say something fucked.
Yeah, I have like my shit out and I'm drawn on him, but he's like kind of creeping me out.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm gonna use my boots real fast to get
I'm gonna
there
say,
quick.
Tybalt, I think something's wrong with him. I'm gonna yell at him. Hey, wizard, what's up with this tower? What does he say?
Give me 1 second. Um,
I hope you have your shit prepared because we're about to fight this fool.
Real quick. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm still trying to do some other things.
I did move around my spells specifically for this tower too. Since I'm a prepared spellcaster, it's pretty cool actually. I like that I'm able to do that.
Yeah, that is cool. I didn't realize you could.
Yeah, after every long rest, I can rearrange my spells.
Yeah.
Just
That's
like
the
a
thing that's
druid.
weird about like spellcasters is that there's so many different kinds, you know,
Right.
like some people aren't or aren't prepared spellcasters, other
Right.
people are.
So like artificer, druid, what else? I mean, those are the two biggest ones that are like prepared spellcasters. Everyone else is just known, like wizards.
Mhm.
Wizards can prepare. They
Oh, they can prepare.
Yep. It's just that they have their.
They're also the only ones that can learn from scrolls, right?
They can learn from scrolls. Their book is their list of known spells, and the lore is that in the mornings they just sort of like brush up on their spells for the day.
Yeah, and then get me taquitos too, please. Taquitos.
Damn, I thought I had. I'll just go with this one, I suppose.
Red enchiladas, chicken, please.
So I was trying to get some like spooky music.
Can you guys see him?
Yeah. He's napping.
He's gone.
Not mad anymore.
No, I just fed him, so now I'm just trying to get him to burp. If he starts getting real vocal, I'll just mute myself. He's chilling. Dude, he woke up from his nap like in such a good mood. It's kind of 50-50. Sometimes he wakes up cranky, and sometimes he just wakes up like super giggly and smiley and just wanting to like love everybody. Oh, baby. Dude, I've reread them like the D&D books that we got for the baby shower like 3 times.
Nice.
It's so crazy, dude. He's like he knows when like during bedtime, like a little bedtime ritual, that like when I turn the book towards him, he'll look away from his bottle to look at the pictures.
Uh-huh.
And I'll see his little eyes move, and then when he's done looking at the pictures, he'll look back at Brianna.
Yeah.
And then until I turn the page again and I show it to him, and then he'll look over and then be like, okay, cool. Like he loves book time.
Nice.
We've been going
He's
to
sharp.
oh yeah, dude, super sharp. It's nuts. Like I'm kind of not excited about it because I feel like this is gonna be problems as he gets older.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, as long as he loves books.
I know.
Yeah. So before you, Ebrath, is Galio Alabro, who is the resident wizard who is in charge of rebuilding this tower. You can see that he's kind of like at his study, doesn't really look up from his desk to like regard you. However, once you do call out to the rest of the group, he does look up and sees you, and he says, Good. I'm glad that you're here. All these other workers have abandoned their duties. I need you guys to get in there and just rid the tower of any spectral presences. I need to get things going up and going again. And all these fools have left, afraid of this tower. I don't know what they're afraid of. I'm glad you're here. Go ahead and just check everything out. Make sure everything's okay. Report back to me when you're done. And then he just kind of goes back to his work.
I'm gonna look back at Tybalt and just be like, kind of give him a, you fucking hear this guy? Look. And then I'm gonna take a step forward, and I'm gonna say to Galio, you just expect us to clean up your mess?
And he kind of like looks through his brow at you, Ebrath, and he says, "That's what you're here for, aren't you?"
We're here for Leilon. We're not here for you.
Again, that's what you're here for, aren't you?
We're gonna clear this tower out, and when we're done,
I don't see the problem.
this is our tower.
No.
I'm gonna look back at Tybalt and be like, I'm gonna kind of start lifting my weapons a little bit, like not aiming at him, but be like, guy.
I'll sort of like walk up and calm my breath down and say, Galio, we would appreciate more information, whatever information you can give us for us to know what the threat is here and what you've done so far to try and take care of the threat.
And he kind of puts his quill down. You can see that his fingertips are very like stained with like purple ink. And he kind of gives like a long sigh. He says, we've been tasked with rebuilding this tower and creating it, getting it suited as a garrison for the Neverwinter soldiers. However, a lot of the construction workers and soldiers have fled out of fear. They talk about ghosts and odd occurrences, but I'm not aware of any such things. I need you to make sure that the tower is safe so that we can bring them all back in. I think once you clear out any things that might scare them, they can get back to work to rebuilding this tower for the Neverwinter soldiers and making sure that they have a place to stay here in town, and just rebuilding the tower for the Neverwinter soldiers, as we were tasked by Lord Never Ember.
That's his name, bro.
He lives in
sounds like-
Neverwinter.
Yeah.
I can't remember what his name is right now. But, the steward of Neverwinter has tasked them with rebuilding this tower for the soldiers of Leilon.
I see. Has the woman seen anything?
Which woman?
The one at the top of the tower. Has she seen anything out of the ordinary?
Oh, that woman's not here. You're only standing in front of Galileo Alabro.
Oh no, I'm asking Galileo about the woman that's upstairs.
Oh, gotcha. And he looks up at you, kind of confused, and he says, uh, "I'm not sure who you're referring to. I'm the only one in the tower currently, so there's no woman here."
Okay. Okay. I think we should start from the bottom.
Yeah.
Is there anything like you guys would like to ask him about, or
Oh yeah.
like...
I'd like to ask him, Calio, since you've been here, have you noticed activity centered around a certain location in the tower?
And he says, there seems to be a lot more activity up in the top of the tower, where the beacon was previously held. A lot of the men are afraid of going up there, talking about different noises that they've heard and
The whisperings.
whisperings that they hear, in the back of their neck and things like that. But I personally haven't experienced anything myself. I don't know what everybody's so afraid of.
Has Galio told us a little bit about what type of wizard he is?
No, you guys haven't asked him.
Wizard, yeah. Galio, can you tell me what your focus is here at the tower? What your studies are focused on?
And he says, I don't really have time to give you a lesson on wizardry, but I have a little bit of expertise in interplanar dimensions. And many years ago, there was a very powerful wizard named Thalivar who erected this tower. It once held a beacon at the top, which allowed for interplanar travel. Legends say that the magic with the beacon went wrong, and beings from other planes were able to enter this area and caused the ruin of Leilon. It is very much my mission to find out exactly what happened and possibly prevent that from happening again.
I see. I have a bit of an interest in interplanar travel as well, and some experience. As you know, I don't know if I've told you this yet, but I'm part of the Order of the Ghost Slayer. So, again, anything you say to me now would be greatly appreciated.
And he says, well, if you're a ghost slayer, I think that's what we need to, clear this tower. Like I said, I would keep an eye out for anything you see. Feel free to report back any strange dealings you encounter.
Well, I guess I could say I appreciate what you were able to be forthcoming with us.
I'm sorry, can you read that?
I was trying to be sarcastic and be like, thanks for nothing, but oh my god, thanks for what you said.
Yeah. And you can tell that he's just kind of like short-tempered and doesn't really like want to have to like stop what he's working on to like deal with you guys. He's kind of more of a like do what you got to do and leave him alone sort of like attitude.
Okay. All right. I guess it's like I'll look back to him. It's like I don't think we're gonna get much more out of him.
I don't think so either. Let's get started, but be careful.
All right. Is the ladder the only way up to the next level, Roddy?
It would be the staircase.
Okay.
That you behind that doorway that you.
Oh, I thought it only went down. Okay, it goes up
the
to
ladder is actually on the outside of the tower, on like where the scaffolds are.
Okay. Okay, well, I guess let's take the stairs, everybody.
Let's do it.
Cool. Yeah. Is there anything else you guys wanted to do on this floor, or?
Or oh wait, well we haven't finished out those other two rooms, have we?
Yeah, just go check out.
All right, I'm
Go
gonna
ahead
go
and
to
check out
this
the
one then.
rooms.
Cool. Yeah. Where are you guys opening up this doorway here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tight. And this is. Oh. Okay, cool. That's H4. You can see that this room here is a kitchen. It remains unused and is covered in a layer of like masonry, dust, and rubble. The chimney over the hearth ascends for half of the height of the tower before opening up into the breached third floor. And that's about it there. If you guys want to open up the other door, it is down here.
Let's do it. Let's open up the other door.
You see that this is the servants' quarters. There is a let's see. Let me just read this real quick. Yeah, this is like the servants' quarters. You can see that it's been caved in. There's a bed that is buried underneath a pile of rubble. Yeah, you do see that there is it's been caved in. You could kind of spend some time looking through the rubble if you'd like, or what are you guys doing?
I'll look a little through the rubble, I think.
Cool. Give me an investigation check.
Okay. That's all right. So, just straight investigation check.
Sure.
All right. That should be dropping. Did it not drop for you guys? Oh, there we go. A little laggy. Oh, that is terrible. It's a 7, but I'm gonna add a 4 to that and burn one of my flashes of genius. So that's 11. Still not
Okay.
great, but
yeah, as you are just kind of like sorting through some of the rubble, you can kind of clear the wreckage a little bit. You do come across what appears to be some like skeletal remains.
okay. Can I identify what kind of skeletal remains? Like what race and gender they are?
Sure, give me a medicine check.
Damn, son, you're really fucking me up, huh?
Trying to.
That's a 9.
You're not sure, but you kind of think that maybe somebody who has advantage on intelligence checks might be better suited for.
Oh, my ass. Right?
Yeah, I only have advantage on intelligence if it's against magic.
Yeah, actually, in fact, you know what, Jane, why don't you give me either an Arcana check or investigation check with advantage? As you see that Alabrath has kind of removed some of the rubble and discovered these like skeletal remains, instinctively, Jane, you like get kind of like a
vibe.
a feeling in like the pit of your stomach that just you don't really think should be ignored. So you kind of feel inclined to check it out for sure.
So I was like, wait, let's be careful, guys. Let me see what's going on here. I have a bad feeling about this. I got a bad feeling. Okay.
About this.
12.
I got a feeling. With a 12?
Yeah, that was with advantage.
Man, you guys are killing me here, dude. Luckily 12 was the DC, so you're able to get it. You realize that these bones are fey in nature, and that there is a very magical kind of presence to them.
Fays. This is the first time I'm hearing about those out here.
Yeah.
No one's mentioned Fays in this area.
Yeah, you've not encountered very many fey creatures, if at all.
This is highly, highly disturbing.
Yo, fuck
How
this.
have we stumbled on Fey bones here in Leilon?
Bay bones, bro?
Bones.
Can I want to look around. Is there anything else I could suss out from this particular room to see what sort? I mean, there's servants' quarters. Like, is there anything that gives me any sort of information as like why this Fae would have been here?
Um, Not necessarily. You
Okay.
can kind of gather just from like poking around that, yeah, these are servant quarters, and you just by your own natural kind of powers of deduction, you can kind of gather that maybe this fey creature was a servant back in the past.
Okay.
You might be able to find out more from somebody that has a lot of knowledge about the past in this area.
Okay. Well, this doesn't bode well, but I think we should continue our expedition to try to get more information.
Definitely.
I think the only way is up.
Let's head upstairs then.
Uh, before we go on, who's my constitution isn't the highest. Not that I'm afraid, but who should lead the way up the stairs?
I mean, I'm willing unless you want to take the lead, Tybalt.
I can take the lead.
All right, I follow you.
I follow you.
So we'll go up the stairs.
Cool. As you guys travel up the stairs, let me get the next floor going for you. Cool. You guys find yourselves here.
Censored.
There you go. What do you guys do?
As we get to this floor, any sounds or coming from the other side of the door?
Give me a perception check.
Perception. Oh wait, I have advantage on that. 15.
15. You don't hear anything at the moment.
Okay. I'll go and slowly open the door.
Yeah, and so you open the door and you see that let me just confirm something. Yeah, the door opens into a hallway, and you can see that there are multiple rooms that are currently shut. There's not really a ton for you to look at initially. I will say that on this wall here, there is a large mirror.
Okay. Step in. And are there any... Does the mirror itself have any decoration on the trim, on the frame?
You can see that it has like a little bit of like a filigree. It's kind of like ruined now, but you can see where there like was it was like very intricately like carved out of like wood and painted kind of um like nicely. It was really just meant as a way to kind of like bring a little bit more life into this area. Just to open up the room a bit.
I'll look through... I'll look at the reflection to the hallway behind me.
Mm-hmm.
just in case I see anything.
Yeah, absolutely. And just using the like reflection itself as a way to kind of like look around the corner, you don't really
Mhm.
perceive any sort of threat. It looks to be pretty much empty. Um, However, when you do catch a glimpse of yourself, you you don't recognize your own reflection at first. You see a very old man who has very gray, disheveled hair, large, deeply embedded wrinkles, and just skin that kind of like sags a little bit off of the like the skeleton. Um, as you recognize this to be yourself, you kind of like check yourself out in the mirror, and like the figure on the other side matches you.
I'll call out to the group and say, do, do you guys see this?
I'm gonna look over. Do I see the same thing?
You see the same thing of yourself.
But we all
Oh.
we
Okay,
all
so
look old in it.
I'm gonna look over and I see a figure not unlike myself, but whereas my hair is kind of like a silvery color, I see like a bleached white hair, eyes that are kind of becoming milky with
Mhm.
cataracts. Um, a face that is familiar to me, and I kind of just like shake myself out of it
Yeah.
and say to Tybalt and to Jane, what what magic is causing this?
Is there a magical aura coming from the mirror?
Yes, you definitely sense something magical coming from it.
I'll just reach up and touch my reflection
Mhm.
and just sort of as the curiosity takes over, just reach up and try and like reach out to that reflection.
And as you do so, you see that as you reach out, you where the eyes are in your reflection, they suddenly turn completely black and start to spill out of your visage, your old visage, as like just dark black ink kind of like spills out from where your eyeballs are, and just cover your skin in like this dark ichor, as you can see the rest of your skin kind of withering away, and like your skeletal remains kind of appear in front of you.
I'll with the because I have shield and mace up. With the shield, I'll just do a shield bash into the mirror to shatter it.
Damn, son.
Cool. The mirror shatters and the glass like crumbles to the ground. Um, and that's about it.
All right. I'll look at Jane and Ebrath and just say, uh, what's the name of the guy? Gallio said he dabbled in interplanar travel. We saw the Fey bones down below. I'm not taking any risks.
I think that was quite hasty. We could have used more time to inspect that mirror.
I think he made the right call. Fuck this mirror.
Uh, perhaps, but
Um,
I figure there's going to be more opportunities.
I'm gonna wander over here and inspect the sigil that's written on the ground
Mm-hmm.
and say call the two of them over and say, what is this? And I'm gonna try and recall if I know what the sigil is.
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. That is a 17. But if needed, I can make it a 21 if that's better.
No, 17 is more than enough to um, figure out what they are. You see that these are like sigils of transmutation magic, and it appears that they have been uh, disturbed and incomplete at this point. Um, but you do see that each symbol is it appears to have been some sort of like rune. However, whether it be time or somebody's like physical presence has manipulated as these sigils as such to make them incomplete and kind of disturb their like magical presence.
Okay. Would I know the meaning of having transmutation marks in an area like this? Like, would I be able to infer whoever like the intention behind whoever put them down?
uh Man, give me a history check. History or Arcana, whatever you're more proficient in.
History for sure. Let's go. That is a 13. I rolled a 13, so it's going to be a 17.
Okay, with a 17, I will say that you are real quick before we continue. How does your flash of genius work? What are like how long does it last?
It's not, so it's just charges. So basically, when in battle, I can help out anyone that I see within 30 feet of me that's making an ability check or a saving throw. I automatically use my reaction to have a +4 to the roll. I can use it 4 times before having to regenerate for a long rest. But since we're out of battle, I can kind of use them with impunity. It's an automatic. It's not a D4. It's an automatic +4 to my whatever roll.
That sounds kind of too much.
Look it up. Flash of Genius.
Flash of Genius. I just feel like being able to use, if it has a charges, I feel like why would it? That would be like being able to just cast spells whenever you want and not use spell slots outside of battle, you know?
Well, so the whole thing is in battle, I can only use it as a reaction per turn, but we're not in battle. So I guess it would be at your discretion, but I mean, the only stipulation is my reaction.
It says when you or another creature you can see within 30 feet of you makes an ability check or saving throw, you can use your reaction to add a +4 to the roll. You can use this feature 4 times, regaining. I feel like you can only use it 4 times.
Right, I've only used it twice.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think you can use it with impunity. I think you have.
No. I'm saying I can use it with impunity, meaning like I don't have to wait on a reaction.
Correct.
I use
correct,
it.
correct.
I displace my charges.
Sorry, the way you said it made me think like you had like an unlimited.
No.
Like,
I meant no.
Okay,
I meant
cool.
Yeah, I meant I can only use my charges.
Yeah, I'm on board for that. Cool.
So I've now used 2. I used 1 to help Jane earlier. I used 1 to help myself.
Totally. All right, with a 17, you know that transmutation spells or transmutation magic is very much used to make one thing into something else and to give something, especially as an artificer, you might even use like some transmutation magic to imbue some of your like special infusions. Correct.
Got it.
So you know that like if you took the time to kind of reconstruct these runes or sigils, you might be able to like activate that same sort of whatever magical properties that they were intended to use.
Got it. But also, am I able to infer the intention, or did not roll high enough? Like, what was this person trying to do?
Let me see. You see that they were there mostly as a way to like activate its magic upon like I don't know how to describe it without giving away too much. Um, you know that these symbols were placed here to activate once somebody kind of like opened the doors, or like almost as if like it was like a defensive sort of thing. But you can tell that they've been
Like these
like
doors were
vandalized.
warded.
And what was that?
Like these doors have been warded for some reason, like defensively or something.
Kinda, yeah, kinda. And it might just be a way of like tracking like who goes in and out, or like keeping
Right.
people out that they don't want in.
So that's hard to say, but I know that for whatever reason, it strictly pertains to these doors that they're in front of. Okay.
And this is and just from looking around the area that you guys are currently in, you can kind of gather that this is set up as a like library of sorts. So you kind of imagine that, like, although you haven't opened the doors, that you would imagine like more like books and stuff to be kind of like in the individual rooms.
Okay, so I'm gonna
like all the shelves filled with books that you've seen in this hallway alone.
So I'm going to relay what I'm being able to like infer from the symbols themselves to Tibble and Jane.
Okay.
And yeah, just let them know, hey, this is transmutation magic. For whatever reason, these symbols are being used specifically on these doors, either as a warding or as like a detection magic. So I don't know if that means that there's something important or valuable or dangerous behind these doors, but that's what it is.
Interesting. I wonder how cautiously we should proceed. If you like, I could...
I'm saying that as I open the door that's nearest me.
And I shut myself up right before the end of the sentence.
Like literally like the one moment of like lucidity and like fucking professionalism you get,
Where you're
and
like,
then,
I know what this is.
and then drunk me just fucking opens the door.
Correct, yeah.
Oh, a breath. Maybe that's it. Oh, a breath.
Let me open that up for you. Give me 1 second.
Oh man, I don't like ghosts. All right, I gotta get fucking pumped up for it.
Okay, cool. Let me move this out of the way. One of the things that sucks about working on a laptop is like I have such a limited window space. I really need to get multiple monitors.
Get all the monitors, dude.
A lot
It's so
easier.
good. It's just I used to want to get this thing where it was basically like extra wings that you could put on your laptop that were like monitor extenders.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
I actually do have an extra monitor that is my laptop's like right in front of, but the adapter that Brianna bought for me doesn't work with this laptop.
Poop.
So I have to get a new
Sucks.
one.
I do too. So yeah, so you open the door and you see that there is just walls covered with shelves with just books and like research notes, and there is a statue of a like peasant girl with a forefinger pressed to her lips in a very like hushing gesture. This is kind of like the library of the tower, so you can kind of gather it's like, this is a library, like shh. Be quiet.
I wanna investigate the books in the room and see if I find anything that would be useful to me personally.
So as you look through the books, you see that there are just notes from the wizard Thalivar himself.
Ooh, okay.
And it's just books, like shelves stacked high with these books with just like moldering like research notes. However, it seems like his notes are written in a pictographic code.
It's like a shorthand that he has for himself.
Correct, that you are just unable to decipher. Maybe Galileo might be able to, but you yourself cannot.
I'm gonna snag some of these notes.
Okay.
Like whatever looks the most pertinent to me, like I'm gonna examine the symbols, whatever looks most pertinent to the information I'm seeking, I'm going to take down to possibly speak to Galileo about,
Galileo, yeah.
or possibly try and decipher them myself at a later date.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to snag them and come back into the main hallway
Mm-hmm.
and address them and be like, dude, this is like, it's all books, it's all notes. I grabbed some for myself because I think some of it might help me. It doesn't look like there's anything else in that room.
Yeah.
And I'm
I
gonna start walking to the next one.
I will say, Ebreth, that one thing you are able to notice is that the statues themselves, or the statue itself, of the little girl, has one of the transmutation symbols on its back
Ooh,
that has
okay.
been kind of vandalized and disrupted.
Okay. I'm gonna call that attention to the other two people, and on its back, what kind? How is it? Is it etched? Is it drawn on her back? Like,
It's like etched in, like as if it's part of the like statue's design.
okay. So then I'm going to spend.
But you can see that it's been like scribbled out, kind of like where like
Got
somebody
it.
has like, vandalized it.
I'm going to spend a couple minutes transforming my all-purpose tool into, what would I need? Like blacksmithing tools, maybe?
Yeah, like some sort of like Smith's tools.
Okay. So I'm going to transform it into a set of Smith's tools. It takes, I think, 10 minutes.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna I'm gonna tell them what I found, and I'm going to take effort to re-etch that symbol into the back of that statue.
Perfect. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Cool.
I feel like
And,
that would be the most appropriate.
and then also, just so you're aware, anytime I take an ability check using these tools, I get advantage.
Totally.
Yeah, bro, shouldn't.
That's
shouldn't.
923. What's up?
I think you've already done it.
what were you trying to say?
I was gonna say, shouldn't we ask Galileo first if he's the one that carved out, or I guess changed the etching for a reason.
No, for two reasons. One, fuck that guy, but two, there are ghosts haunting this tower for a reason, and maybe it's related to these symbols being disturbed. I mean, I have a feeling. I mean, you know as well as I do. Whenever you have a building or a place that's this imbued with magic, anything that throws it out of balance can make weird shit happen.
While he's doing that, the statue itself, does it seem like it's? Do we know the nature of the statue?
Give me a
Like, is it
religion check.
fey? Okay. I'll give myself guidance on that.
Meow.
Oh, sorry, did you hear him?
Yeah. Sound like a little kitty cat.
He's just chilling.
That's a 8.
Would a 12 make him pass?
You can't roll the rest out like.
Let me see.
Oh, you know what? I'll use my inspiration on it and
Okay,
reroll it.
there we go.
Okay.
So then it's a. Should I reroll my guidance as well?
Sure.
And it's a 15 plus 4, so 19.
Perfect. You recognize this as Mistra, the goddess of magic. And she is appears to be like I said, a peasant girl, kind of like giving like a hushing motion to like with her lips, like a finger to her lips, kind of giving like a hushing motion. Give me 1 second while I need to fix something. And actually, why don't you guys just go ahead and roll initiative?
Oh,
All
shit.
right.
Cool. Did you guys all roll initiative?
Mm-hmm.
I did not.
Lyra,
I
you
will
just
right now. My bad.
said 0. What is your initiative?
My bad. My initiative is 22.
For you, Ebrath, what did you get, Jane?
13.
Oh, weird. What did you get, Tybalt?
I got 13.
13. Cool. All right. So right away, up close, Ebrath, you're first.
Jesus
followed
Christ.
by Jane. You once you're done kind of carving the
Fuck.
transmutation rune into the back of you see that each of the runes on the ground lights up as your
Like the ones in the hallway?
Yeah, the ones in the hallway as well light up on the ground. The one on the back of the statue you're currently working on lights up as you've like reconnected the magic.
Oh no.
And this now stone golem comes to life.
Fuck.
And you see this hulking like statue just kind of like get larger and like come to life. What do you do?
Is this my first turn, or is this like we're talking like attack of opportunity?
No, this is your first turn.
Okay. I'm going to first yell at Tybalt and Jane and say, "It's not fucking ghosts. It's not ghosts." And I'm going to cast. I'm gonna cast. Fuck. Is there debris in the room? Like are there any loose stones on the wall or anything like that?
Are there like loose stones on the wall?
Yeah.
Not so much debris. You can see that there are like books and stuff on the shelves.
Okay. I'm going to cast reduce on the golem. Is that what it is? The golem?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a stone golem. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast reduce.
And what does that do?
So that's a con 17 saving throw. This target size is halved in all dimensions, and its weight is reduced to 1/8 of normal. This reduction decreases its size by 1 category from medium to small, or vice versa. The target also has disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. The target's weapons also shrink to match its new size. While these weapons are reduced, the target's attacks with them deal 1d4 less damage.
Okay.
So he has to pass a con 17.
Perfect. He doesn't get any cool saves, so that's a bummer. Con 17?
Con 17, yes.
Cool. He gets a... Oh, why is it so small? Cool. He only gets a 13, so he for sure fails. And he is reduced from large to medium. So now he's like just bigger than you.
Got it.
Well, I guess he's like
right?
a medium size, so he's more like in line with like Tybalt and Jane's height.
Got it. So instead of being like 12 feet tall, he's like normal people size.
Correct.
Got it.
All right. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I'm going to, I'm gonna move. That was my main action. I'm gonna move myself over here, taking that attack of opportunity if one comes. And I'm gonna blast him with my cannon.
Just real quick, he does take an attack of opportunity against you.
Yeah.
Getting a 13 to hit, so that doesn't. And then go ahead and blast him.
That is a 12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
Okay, then end of my turn.
All right. Next we have Jane Vista. What are you doing? As you hear like Ebrath kind of like fiddling away with like the stone carvings, and all of a sudden you just hear this like stone like grinding on itself as like you hear Ebrath go, "Oh, it's not ghost! It's not ghost!"
So
You
is
hear
it?
him.
Do I know it's like? Well, he did something to the stone, and that's what caused it to trigger. Like, do I know that for
Yeah,
sure?
you can gather that much for sure.
Okay. Is there any way for me to try to like disrupt the sigil that he recarved on the back of this thing to try to power it off?
Um, I mean, if you wanted to try to like attack the like sigil specifically, I guess we could try that. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'd like to do that. I'm like, Abrath, what did you do? As I try to.
Oh crap. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry, Andre. I need to go back to you. Um, let's redo your turn because I just realized that the golem is immune to any spell or effect that would alter its form. So, your reduced spell wouldn't take effect, and I'm not going to make you waste that spell slot, so you can do something else if you choose.
Might be away.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll let him take a turn after Jane, I suppose. But this guy isn't reduced after all. Cool. Yeah, what are you doing?
Wait, so do you say I can't modify him? So now that he's been modified, I can't.
I would say for the sake of like, if you wanted to try to like carve into the sigil and disrupt the magic, you could attack and just like aim for that spot. It'll be a little bit harder to hit, but you could try, definitely.
Okay, great. I'm gonna try to. So I'm gonna first. I'm gonna activate my Crimson Right, and I'm going to. I gotta take 1d6 damage for that. 2 damage, great. So now my crossbow is imbued with radiant damage, and I'm gonna kneel down on one knee around the corner of that thing and try to aim at that guy's back as best as I can to try to disrupt the sigil that just got recently carved in, just trying to like really etch something else to modify what the back of it says.
Yeah. I will say that he is kind of turned towards you, so you would have to get behind him.
Okay. Well, okay. So I'll try to run in and try to get a better vantage point. So I will. I'm gonna try to tuck and roll. Just try to quickly get under his little vision. I know he's about my size, and I'm just trying to, tumble behind him, maybe where Ebrath was standing, back here to take a shot at him. Okay, so 23 to hit.
23 hits, absolutely. And I'm sorry, you're trying to hit the
sigil to try to disrupt the sigil that got
okay.
re-carved on there.
Give me can you roll a D100 for me?
Okay.
Because I want to see like what the whenever we try to do like very specific points of attack or something like that, I always try to you know how like in Fallout when you use your like little like what is it? Your little like whatever thing.
Targeting?
Yeah, and it gives you like percentage or whatever.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. Like it's my idea of it.
Okay, got it. 91.
91?
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Yeah, sure. You are able to hit it. Go ahead and do damage.
All right. 5, and then I think I have what's the other one? Crimson Right. Oh, an extra d6. Okay, so 10 plus 3, so 13.
15 damage?
13.
13. Okay. With the 13, I will say that you are able to hit the magic spot. It's not quite enough to like break the spell. But you do see that the like sigil itself is kind of more disrupted than it was, before you got there, and so you think maybe with another hit or two, you might be able to break that.
Okay. And I'm gonna assume I'm already used both my actions, right? Because I
Well, you
tumbled
did one
away.
action, you got your
Did one.
attack, so you get 2 attacks.
You get 2 attacks. Okay, I'm gonna try to go again now. Another hit.
Cool. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay. 16.
Does not hit.
I slam my fist on the ground as I'm still on my knee in the background and yell, "Tybalt, help me!"
Cool. Are there any other bonus actions? Oh, you already took your bonus action to imbue your thing, right?
That's at the yes.
Cool.
Wait.
All right.
Yeah, Crimson, right? Yeah, that's the bonus.
All right. Tybalt, you're up, followed by the stone golem.
I'll call out to Jane and say, focus the statue. We'll pull the attention of the golem. And lob a... The golem has not taken damage yet, right?
It has, yeah. She hit it once.
Oh, it has, okay.
For 13, yeah.
Oh, sweet, sweet, okay. I will toll the dead and say, hey, listen. Sort of like wave at him so he knows that it's me. Like...
Yeah, absolutely. And it listens. What's the save?
Wisdom 17.
He fails, so he takes damage for sure.
Okay, so he will take... Whoa, that was double 12, so 24 points of damage.
God damn, good job.
Yeah, that was max damage.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just that'll be my turn. I'm just gonna try and draw the attention of the golem.
Cool, absolutely. Up next is the golem itself, and he is very upset at you. Wants you to be very quiet. And so he's going to run over towards you, Tybalt, and he's going to make a attack with his giant fist, getting a 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
And takes a second swing at you, getting another 14. So he is all done there. After that, we're back up to the top with Ebrath. However, he's still gone, huh?
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't see.
I'm just eating, so I turned off. Yeah, I just turned off my video because I'm eating.
Okay, cool. Just to catch you back up, I'm not sure what you heard, but
No, I heard all of it. We're good.
I don't think you did. Unfortunately, the statue is immune to any sort of spell that would alter its form, so your reduce.
Oh, got it. Didn't work.
Did not work.
Okay.
I won't make you burn that spell slot though, because I didn't
Okay.
realize until after your turn was over. So go ahead and take that back.
Okay. And then, okay, so I'm not going to... Okay, so what I'm going to do is I will cast... Let's see. All right, so what I'm... Yeah. Damn, he's right up in that bitch. Really close to us, right?
Yeah, he's like within 5 feet striking distance of you.
Okay. So can't do that. What I will do is I will. I'm just gonna start blasting them then. So I'm gonna take a shot with my firebolt first.
Uh-huh.
That is an 11 to hit. Jesus Christ.
That misses.
All right, and then I will take a second shot, lift my left hand, and shoot my Eldritch Cannon.
Okay.
That is 19 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. So I get to use my extra damage, but that's okay. So that's 13 damage.
Cool.
And I am going to move not away from him, but I will move here. And that's my turn.
Alrighty. After that is going to be Jane Vista.
Okay. How close am I to the golem? Oh, it's
You're
moved to the
pretty
store.
far.
Okay, got
Yeah.
it. Okay, I will. I'm still convinced that it's gonna. I want to disrupt the sigil on its back. I feel like that's what
Yo,
triggered it.
you're only 25 feet away, so you
Got
can
it.
move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go again about the crossbow. 22 to hit.
Hits. Are you aiming for the sigil again?
I'm aiming for the sigil. 11.
Okay. Um,
Oh, sorry.
11 damage.
Plus my. Hold on. Plus my.
Okay, and then real quick, do a
14.
D100 again.
D100. All right.
Yeah.
35. 14. So
You don't hit the sigil,
Okay.
but you are able to hit the back of the golem.
got it. Okay.
Doing 13 damage, you said?
14.
14, cool. And you still get a second shot.
Oh, right. We do the same.
You roll it.
29 to hit.
Cool. That hits. Go ahead and roll a D100 to see if you hit the sigil.
27. It's just bad.
27 does not hit the sigil.
All right. I'll do the damage
Um,
now, right?
Mm-hmm.
9.
9 damage. Great. All right. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn? You still have your bonus action and
Let's see.
reaction.
I'm going to try to bind it to stop moving towards Tybalt.
Okay.
within
What
30
do
feet.
I?
It
What do I have to
says
do?
it must succeed on a strength saving throw DC 14, or the cursed creature's speed reduces to 0, and it cannot take reactions until the end of your next turn.
Perfect. It gets a 20, so it breaks free.
Ah!
Yeah. Good move though. Good try. All right. Up next is Tybalt, followed by the Golem. What are we doing?
I will. Now it's in my vicinity, so I'm just gonna dance with it a little bit, and Toll the Dead once again while staying in its range, just keeping its attention. So I'll say, gotta keep listening.
Cool. And that is a con save, right?
It's a Wisdom 17 save.
Wisdom. Thank you.
Yeah.
That is a success on his part.
Shit. What do you get?
A nat 20.
No, damn. Okay.
The music.
Yeah.
20.
I don't think it does anything on a
I think it's half
on a
damage.
save.
Bro, this is some fucking Danny Elfman shit right now.
Yeah. No. Just it has to make a wisdom save. If not, it doesn't take. It doesn't say half as many
Okay.
on a save.
And you can see that the spell just doesn't take effect. And it seems unbothered. In which case, is there anything else you want to do?
No, Tybalt just sort of gets his shield ready to take an attack or
Cool.
receive an attack.
Yeah, absolutely. The golem itself will turn around and look at you, Jane Vista, and it'll press its finger up to its lips one more time and say, shh, as it casts a spell. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw against this magic.
Alright.
Oh, actually, fuck. Never mind. Hold on.
Okay.
There's a limitation on this. You're too far away. Ebrath, it's going to do it to you. So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Sorry, I realized it has to be within 10 feet.
Oh, good.
That's an 18.
18. Oh, man. Good job. You succeed. Cool.
Hell yeah.
On a failed save. All right, cool. Yeah, it's a sucker or whatever. Sucker save. So you are safe. And that's going to be its turn. We're back up to you, Ebrath.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of just keep doing what I was doing, but now that I'm behind it, I will aim at the sigil that I've noticed that Jane is aiming at.
It's actually facing you.
Oh, it's facing me now? God damn it.
Yeah, because it turned around to like cast the spell.
Follow
on you.
me? Got it.
Yeah.
Fuck. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna shoot Firebolt.
Okay.
That is a 19 a hit.
That hits.
Perfect. So that is gonna be 16 damage. Let me roll another d8 to add. That is so 19 damage total for my firebolt, and then I'm gonna raise up my left hand with my hand cannon and shoot my cannon. That is a 16 to hit.
Hit. Does not hit.
Okay, cool. That's gonna be my turn then.
All right, Jane Vista, you're next. What are you doing?
So it
And
came out.
the statue is kind of facing your direction now that it's turned around.
Okay. I guess I kind of want to see where. I mean, it's sprung from the center area where I'm next to, right?
Yeah, and just ignore the like statue that's on the map. That's
Right. That's empty now.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's where it was. So, like, is there any information I can gather from that spot, kind of like to tell me about the golem that sprung from it? Am I able to?
Well, just to recount what you already know.
Yeah.
Tybalt, did I tell you anything about your check?
About my check?
Yeah, when you tried to like deduce what it was, or I gave you a religion
yeah.
check.
Yeah. I knew the deity that it.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, so just to recount what we've already known, you know that this is the statue of the goddess Mistra, who is the goddess of magic. You know that there has been transmutation magic placed upon the statue itself to activate once, like you're in the vicinity. And give me a perception check.
Okay. 13.
With the 13, you've noticed that it seems to be going on each of its turns. It seems to be going after the character that produces the most sound.
I guess I'm gonna try to gesture to everyone. Quiet like this, but quietly, because I've realized this, and I'm just like, the noise that the stone golem is doing.
Oh, got it. That's what the statue is referencing. Not that it's a library, but shut the fuck up because there's a golem in this bitch.
Well, it is a library. You are in a
That's
library.
why it is a library. Yeah.
So that's the failsafe for the library. If you're too loud, that's what happens.
Yeah. So I try to. I'm really trying to get, I don't know, Ebrath's attention, Tybalt's attention, to notice me and to take heed of can they read that I need them to shut up?
Well, I have my back to you, so I don't know. I
Oh
would.
man. All
Yeah.
right. Can Tybalt see me, or am I just?
Tybalt does not have eyes at the back of his head, no. Oh, Tybalt,
Tybalt, yeah.
I would say no, because this is a large structure.
So got
he's
it.
pretty fucking big.
All right. Well, instead I'll yell, "You guys, we need to shut the fuck up!"
Perfect. Fucking perfect.
Is there anything else you want to do, or is that all you're gonna do?
I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna try to bind the stone golem again, in case they don't.
Do it.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. But yeah, it's what was it? You gotta do strength saving throw, DC 14, Ronnie.
Cool. Strength saving throw. He succeeds. Or she succeeds, I should say. It's a girl statue.
Oh, that's right.
The girl statue?
Okay. Well, then I guess the last thing I do is I try to run to get into the line of sight of Tybalt and Ebreth, and that's it.
All right, go ahead and move your token.
Is that right? Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Great.
All right. Up next is Tybalt, followed by the statue.
Hearing Jane yell out, I will just raise my shield and brace myself for a hit, but take no action and say nothing.
Okay. Following that, the statue is going to go after you, Jane, as you seemingly have been very loud this turn. It is going to come at you, and it's going to break the it breaks out of your 5-foot range, Tybalt, so you can take an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
No, I won't.
Okay. In that case, it is going to look at you, Jane, and it can't do that. So it's going to go ahead and swing at you with its giant fist, getting a 20 to hit.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll use my warding flare on that.
Okay.
Oh,
Getting a 14 to hit on disadvantage. So
Oh.
that misses, right? And then it's going
Right.
to take a second swing at you,
He.
getting a 13 to hit. So both attacks miss. And that's going to be its turn. And again, it like ends its turn in like a shushing motion in your direction, Jane. But we're back up to the top with Ebrath. What are you doing?
Okay, so one, I should have done this shit earlier. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire
Mm-hmm.
on the golem.
Okay.
It's a Dex 17. Did they pass?
Finding out. He passed. She passed.
Fuck.
Wait, I'm sorry. 17?
Yeah.
Oh no, it fails.
Okay. So now it's Fairy Fired, so we get advantage on any rolls against it, any attack rolls.
Mhm.
So I'm going to hit it with my Force Ballista. Advantage. That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
All right. That is 19 damage. Fuck yeah.
Nice.
And
Yeah,
that
and as
is
the Force Ballista hits that, you can see like some of the like stone is now kind of like crumpling off of it, and you can see like some cracks kind of forming here and there.
got it. Okay, so I was gonna yell to the guys, just be like, we can do this. Also, sorry about the whole sigil thing. And that's my turn.
All right. Up next is Jane, followed by Tybalt. What are you doing?
Wait, so recount what happened. The golem it's still up though, right?
Yeah, it's up. However, it is now like still are like outlined by this like very dazzling kind of like fey kind of light. Any attacks against it are going to have advantage.
Okay. Oh, well then I guess I wanna. Oh my gosh. Can I suss out if it'll stop attacking if we just stay quiet and pick up a book or something and be good library patrons?
If you would like to spend your turn doing nothing, you can see
I
what
can
happens.
do that.
Yeah, absolutely you can. That's what Tybalt did on his last turn. And
That's
it
true.
didn't attack Tybalt.
I'm gonna walk over to this bench where I see a little dolly and just take a seat. I'm just gonna take a seat.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn? You can move your you can
I'm
move
trying to
your,
click it. I was holding the wrong thing. Boop. And then I guess I'm just gonna try to bind it as a bonus again, just in case.
All right, and that is a strength saving throw, correct?
Yes.
And what's the DC?
14.
Okay, well let me tell you, she is one strong statue. She breaks.
This bitch. All right.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I pick up the doll and I try to pretend like I'm playing with it quietly.
Oh, Tybalt, you're up, followed by the golem. What are you doing?
I will once again to do nothing. Just hold up my shield. I am gonna take the dodge action though. So,
Cool.
you can take that. By the way,
Yeah, absolutely.
Margarita.
Okay.
'cause
Good to
It
know.
gives you focus on just avoiding attacks, and anyone attacking you has disadvantage.
I see. So if I could have said like I want to dodge and go sit over there or something.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
Cool. Up next is going to be the stone golem, and he's going to take a swing at you. Actually, Ebrath, he's going to go after you. Yeah, and he's going to go and just take a swing, or she's going to take a swing. I got to keep remembering this is a girl statue.
Let's do it.
Getting a 27 to hit.
Jesus Christ, that hits.
I'll use warding flare.
That's. Oh my god, is that a crit?
No.
Jesus.
I'm gonna use the warding flare.
Cool. With warding flare, he gets a 13. It's going to take a second swing at you.
Okay.
Getting a 25 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Cool.
Yikes.
And I need you to take 15 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus Christ. All right.
And we're back up to the top with you.
Okay, so we're all kind of grouped up, right? We're a little too close for what I wanted to. Okay. So, ooh. What I want to do is I'm sorry, earlier did you say if there is like some rebel in the room at all? You said no, right?
no real rubble, just mostly just like
Okay.
books and like scrolls and stuff.
Okay. But nothing kind of heavy, like, you know, any debris at all?
No, just the books.
Okay, so then, all right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cast Scorching Ray on the golem.
Scorching ray.
So that is 3 separate Scorching Rays.
Uh-huh.
I have to roll for each of them. So the first one is, oh, that doesn't hit. That's a 13.
Misses. And then you're doing these all with advantage?
Oh shit, I'm not. God damn it. Can I re-roll?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll take this first one as a hit. It's an 18.
Okay.
And so that is 2d6. That's an 8. I'm gonna add a d8 to that as my first one. So that's 10 total damage for that first one.
How much total?
10.
10. Cool.
Here's my second one with advantage. That is a 17 to hit.
Just hits.
Perfect. Meets beats or what?
Yep.
Damn, it's a high SAC, but that makes sense. He's like literally stone. That's 7 damage.
Okay.
Or she is literally stone.
Mhm.
She's a brick house.
She's a fucking brick shit, man. That is a 24 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
Okay. That is 7 damage.
All right.
And then with my bonus action, I am going to hit her with my cannon.
Cool. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's go. That is 23 to hit.
Hits.
Yeah, let's go. Come on. Yo, 17 damage. Damn,
All
my
right.
cannon hits fucking hard.
Yeah, it does.
All right.
Cool. And you see now that the statue is like bits and pieces of rock are crumbling off of it. The like cracks in it are getting a lot deeper as it is like falling apart.
Got
Still
it.
up, but falling apart. All right. Is there anything
That's
else you
it.
want to do?
No, that's my turn.
All right, Jane Vista, it's your turn. Followed by Tybalt.
Is there any way for me to try to... I want to try to see if I can calm down this golem, since I feel like it was triggered by a purpose. I don't think I want to hit the sigil anymore because I don't want to aggravate it more. I want to try to make it perceive like we're just good library patrons. Can't you just...
I will say that having been quiet on your last turn, it doesn't seem to like draw any sort of attention to you
Okay.
or pay any attention to you.
Right. Can I quietly walk to Ebrath to try to let him know that he needs to chill out a little bit and hopefully it'll stop?
Yeah, if you like walk over, I would say so. If you run over, you might make a little bit of noise, but walking, I think you can walk fairly quietly.
Right. And so I guess that's what I'm trying to walk over. I'm trying to like give him the eyes, like, you know, we're quiet in this library. I'm
Mhm.
trying to, and I keep looking at the stone golem and him and doing this like shushing motion. And then like this like settle down. I think that's gonna work. That's what I'm trying to convince here. I'm trying to, like,
Okay. Is there anything else you want to do?
And then I'll try to bind anyway, just in case.
Alrighty. She gets a 10, so she fails. So what happens now?
I'm hoping that the stone golem slows down, and at this point, I'm gonna walk over to Ebrath and be like, I think if we don't make too much noise, we won't get it to attack again. Let's just quietly move through this spot.
So what magical effect takes hold of the golem? What is it like unable to do? Or can you just remind me what your binding does?
Yeah, it's just Curse of Binding. It's the speed is reduced to 0 and it cannot take reactions until the end of your next turn. That's
Okay.
basically it, yeah. So I guess just
Alright.
giving us a moment to really settle ourselves into a plan. Just hoping to be able to convince Ebrath that, like, I think this is working. I didn't take damage being quiet, so maybe we can settle this out without causing too much more noise.
Yeah. All right. If that's going to be it, it'll be Tybalt's turn next.
I will slowly move over to the other side of the golem next to Ebrath and like just sort of put myself between him and the stolen golem
Mm-hmm.
and take the dodge action again, but just sort of like look at Ebrath and just tell him like let's talk, let's like diffuse the situation, and then we'll chat what to do with the golem.
Cool. You're taking the dodge action.
Yeah.
The golem is going to maneuver itself to get a hold of Ebrath, and he is going to go ahead and take 2 swings at her or at him. Getting a 14 on the first one, so that misses.
Yep.
And then a 23.
That hits, bro. God damn.
Cool. I need you to take 19 bludgeoning damage.
Sure. Why not?
And that's the golem's turn. We're back up to the top with you, Ebrath.
Yeah, I'm fucking pissed at this point. Fuck. Yeah, so I'm going to hold up. Okay, so I'm going to cast Shatter with an origination point of right here, so that we will all be out of range of it, except for the stone golem.
Okay, and what does that do?
That is a con 17. A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of my choice within range. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw. A creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half on a successful one. A creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw.
Cool. That's what I was hoping for.
Yep.
Or looking for. And it's a con save, you said, right?
Con 17. Yes, sir.
Cool. Fails.
Fucking sick. Shitty rolls. That's only a 9. Jesus Christ. 2 1s. But I'm going to add my d8 to that, because that's an artificer spell. That is an additional 6.
So 13 total?
13 total.
Okay.
And then I am going to attack this bitch with a Eldritch Cannon.
Alrighty.
$21 to hit.
Hits.
Let's fucking go. Pretty good, pretty good. 14 damage.
As you cast Shatter, you see the stone golem whip around and kind of like look in the direction of the point of origin and take the damage from that. As you shoot forward with your like left hand with your like cannon or whatever, the statue just explodes into a million pieces
Fuck
of
yeah.
rubble as you have now killed the golem.
Dope. I want to immediately look through its remains for anything useful, magical or otherwise.
There's nothing really of note to. I mean, it's mostly just rubble. I mean, you know.
Got it. So no magical core, no nothing.
No, nothing like that.
Okay. All right.
You can gather that the like transmutation magic, you know, kind of transformed it into the stone golem once you know its trigger effect took place. But
got it. I'm gonna look around to the guys and be like, dude, my bad. I really thought I was doing something, and I did, but like not a good something. And yeah, my G's, that was on me. As I'm sitting there, like kind of fucked up too, like legit, the golem kind of fucked me up. So, I'm gonna reach into my inventory and use a greater healing potion. How many D4 is that?
Greater healing potion. I think it's 44, isn't it?
Should be, I think. So So that is. Yeah, so it's fucking barely anything. That's 6
Yeah.
health. It helps a
44,
little bit.
44 plus 4.
Oh, okay, so that's 10 health total.
Yeah.
Perfect. That helps me. And I'm gonna say I'm just gonna go as I chug that great healing potion and just fucking throw the empty vial down. Say, okay, so not doing that in the next room, right?
Definitely not.
I'll say,
All right.
I think we've all been a little bit too hasty. I
Yeah.
shattered the mirror. You
That's right.
completed the sigil.
I forgot you fucking shattered the mirror.
Let's all take a bit of a breather and slowly identify what the fuck is going on here.
Yeah,
So-
honestly, one of you guys can take the lead in the next room. I'm kind of chilling, you know?
So I say we go a little bit more, more discretion on this next one. I'd like to take a look around without disturbing too much of the physical aspects of this place. I want to aether walk into the next room. Aether walk.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
See if
Into
there's-
which room?
Into the one that's right next door to us. Basically, I just want to check to see if there's
Got it.
any more of these like golems that are matching the sigils on the floor. Like we've seen that sort of thing.
Yes, there very much
There's
is.
a golem there.
There we go.
No way, bro. Another one?
Yeah, and it doesn't regard you at all, Jane.
Okay.
You are able to successfully like ether walk through.
Okay.
But you recognize it as the same golem as the one in the last room.
Okay.
You know that if you're quiet, you should be safe.
Okay.
This is a library. Yeah. I will
Okay.
say that this is probably a good stopping point. It's 3 o'clock.
That's
Yeah.
true. It is kind of like
The time got away from me, so
Same, bro.
I'm all like, why
But
am I
yeah.
so hungry?
Yeah, I need to get some food and
Yeah.
do some stuff. So cool. Thank you guys for playing. I'm
Fuck yeah.
probably going to be out next weekend. I think I'm going to be
Yeah.
down in the desert.
Okay.
Is that
Um,
Labor Day?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Yo, I'm probably gonna have Ray at the house if you want to stop by my parents' house to swim and shit.
okay,
That
cool.
day?
Yeah.
Okay.
What day?
Saturday is what I'm looking at.
Okay. I don't know if I have any plans Saturday. I think I'm just gonna hang out with my nephew for his birthday, but I'll let you know. I do want to do some disc golf while I'm out there, Andre. So
Let's
if you
do it.
wanna, you know.
Well, I would say let's do it early that morning so I can still have time to hang out at the pool that day.
All right, yeah, I'll let you know what like the timing looks like and stuff. But
Let's
I'm
do
heading
it.
down there. Let me close the fucking stream.
Yeah, yeah.